that. We
Yeah,
have
I
it.
agree. Because Saren does try to cast offensive spells, but it really just boils down to spiritual weapon.
Not working.
Okay, stream just
I'm gonna be
started.
so real, Saren. It might be better if you just start specking more into support. Or no, actually keep David since there's only 4 of you. But I would spec a little bit more into support.
Okay.
Coral,
work
once
on
she learns
that.
once she figures out her character sheet, possibly one of the best healers in the game. Best healer.
Deadass. I didn't even know she was able. I
Really?
didn't even know she was able to heal.
Starscreed is like top 5 healers.
I didn't
It's
even know
up there with like Life Cleric,
Wait, which druid?
Stars.
Oh, Druid of the Stars. Yeah, that's
Stars
pretty
Druid
good.
is a very good hero. Life Cleric is a very good healer. Twilight Cleric, Peace Cleric, and
I swear, I do not remember her healing anyone ever.
Yeah,
that's
me
because we
neither.
haven't.
That's funny.
Who else? Oh, it's not Stars. It's not Stars. No, it's Dreams that I'm thinking of. Stars is like an. I think Stars is
Oh,
maybe.
that reminds me, Jack. You know, I was talking with
Ours is
Kara.
mainly casting,
We were
right?
talking about her abilities and like that one time when she fought DR and she just turned into fucking Sagittarius, the constellation. That was badass, and then she
That
never
was
did it
badass, but
again.
then-
Yeah, she's had that since level 2.
Mother of Christ.
And then we just keep forgetting to tell her to use it.
Listen, that is it. I need to like look at her character sheet, and I need like she needs to summarize the main points. Like she just needs everything that's OP. That's what I did for my character sheet. I cannot be bothered to memorize so much of this shit.
Yeah. But yeah, if you got everything covered, you need you because Saren and Coral's spell list while they can switch them on a long rest, which is very good. Cleric and Druid spell lists aren't that versatile. It's mainly just healing and damage, and that's it. You really need a wizard. I don't know. Or sorcerer too. The sorcerer is more fucky, but
Yeah,
I would recommend it.
I want wild magic.
You would get it. You would get a wizard.
Since we're talking about
Specifically, Order of Scribes. Order of Scribes goes fucking crazy. I love
I
scribes.
want a wild magic.
you said you had already some ideas for people, like just throw them out there. Let's just get silly here.
Throw them out there.
Yeah, just throw them out there.
Well, they're almost all in Burger Chat.
Okay, that's good. You don't need concrete
Okay,
reasons.
that's
Be like,
good.
I think they'd be good
No
because I don't know.
outsiders. Well, like not gatekeeping, no outsiders, because I was an outsider. But like, I'm stating a fact.
No, that's valid though, because it just throws in a random motherfucker called. I don't know.
I was thinking it was primarily Helen was the big name that came up.
Granted,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, she literally listens to a D&D podcast.
D&D
every day.
podcaster.
I'm dead ass, bro. She listens to a D&D podcast every day on the way home from school.
Which
Valid,
one?
though.
Dungeons and Daddies. She's
Oh.
on like
Hell
season
yeah.
2. She's on like season 2. She's on like.
Oh, that's the
season 2.
good one. Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, no, she's. They move fast actually. I was like, dude, they're really good.
That's
The
Yeah,
players
because
are
all the Dungeons and Daddies players are like
seasoned.
they've played in other games
Yeah.
before. Like
Seasoned
they do
players.
this for like a fucking living.
Yeah, I see.
That's
Like,
so fun doing
Dude,
D&D
they
for a
literally-
living.
He literally
I
says,
wish I could be Brennan Lee Mulligan and have his life.
No, because it's
No,
literally.
dude,
like,
I don't want Brendan Lee Mulligan. I want fucking Matt Mercer. Critical Role making $7.9 million in a year.
Are you serious?
They were the remember when all the Twitch like earnings got leaked? Critical Role was at the top,
Oh my god.
and it was like 7.9 million.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that's our future.
Yeah,
I guess
Matt
that's-
fucking Mercer might go.
It's really okay. Well, Helen, I think Helen. We all think Helen's good because she looked like she would want to play. She looks she'd be able to play. The only issue is like scheduling. But I don't see.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
seems like a busy person, especially because she's the piano person of health careers.
I
feel
think
like
she could
do
make
it.
Friday work. She doesn't. I don't think she.
Yeah,
would.
like Friday after school should be. She should be free, but it's like I
Yeah.
don't know.
Who
My
else
other
are you
name
thinking?
that popped up, but I
That
don't know.
type
Helen
beat.
was the big one.
Hmm.
Who else? Who else were you thinking?
I thought of Quinn for a moment, and then I realized it's Quinn.
He wouldn't show up. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he would not show up.
he's got better shit to do, which is Valorant, by the way.
Yeah,
It is Valorant.
he is in fact bound and chained to Valorant.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Poor guy. I feel so bad.
Yeah, no, it's literally fucking the old ball and chain type shit.
Which is the same
That's
case
not
for Gia. I think Gia would also either be playing Overwatch or
I did think
Valorant.
of Gia, but
I think she's less addicted than Huynh though. At least when like if there was like DnD, she knows all of us well enough to be like she'd prioritize DnD.
Oh, there
I
it is.
think.
There it is. Yes, yes.
I thought
Oh
of
my
William,
God.
but then I realized that robotics probably interfere,
Oh
No,
yeah,
yeah.
and also William just probably doesn't want to play.
valid.
Yeah. I think Alan's probably the best pick.
Mhm.
That is if Helen wants to join, of course.
I
don't
did
know.
actually. Sorry for cutting you off, Ben. Ben, remember Emmanuel like surprisingly knows a lot about D&D.
Oh yeah, Emmanuel. I
Wait
think
up,
yeah, Emmanuel might work too.
my Pookie there?
Yeah, his Pookie knows. Like we were talking about
Very
we were
true.
talking about Saren's like failed wisdom check on the dragon on our last session, and he's like 21, and we're like, oh, do you not know how that works? And he's like, no, I know how it works. You had your proficiency and shit. So
Dude,
I think he's got it.
dude, we need to start telling him about Jack's boss rolls. We need to talk about that today,
No,
bro. If 21 was shocking him, bro, we gotta talk about some
just
boss.
wait
No,
until he sees the 27, 27, 26, 26.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude,
Fuck
Just
Esther.
like be so real with us right now. All of these roles are genuine, right? Like you're not one of
No,
those
yeah, no,
DMs that like
they're-
fakes your
they're
roles for
genuine.
like dramatic effect.
Look, I will admit, I fudge my rolls sometimes. I do not fudge combat rolls.
Valid.
Huh.
Sometimes during roleplay, I will fudge a roll, make it higher or lower, just because I think it would be cooler for the story. Never in combat.
That's
All the
valid.
combat is genuine.
Loki, I'd be doing the same shit. Like I'd be fudging like all my rolls except the rolls and just
Why?
start yapping about how I cheat.
Don't do that.
No, the only time I actually, if you guys want to know, the only time I fudged a roll was when we like the second session or the first session we started, I rolled and then I realized like I didn't need to roll or something. So like I rolled a 20 and then like I think it landed on 8. Like I don't know what it was for anymore. But I rolled it like in Google, so I rolled it and I'm like, oh wait, do I need to roll that? And then we realized like, oh yeah, I do need to roll that. So I was like, do I fucking roll it again? I don't know. So I just rolled it again and it just ended up being like a 12. So it didn't matter what I got, it still didn't go through. But from then on, I was just a lot more wary about when I rolled, so I didn't have to worry about cheating. That was a
Yeah.
scary moment.
But don't worry, I don't fudge my rolls.
Don't worry, Jack. I'm gonna start holding you
I-
accountable.
I
need
fudge
to-
my rolls a normal amount for a DM.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm gonna start doing key squares actually of every single person here's rolls. And if it's not
You're doing fucking chi-square
if
analysis.
it's not statistically valid, we're gonna have some talking. We're gonna have to talk, bro.
I mean,
Make sure to
that's
randomly
valid.
assign us to the control group.
That's gonna be so difficult because it's gonna be like you're gonna have to take care of how many dice they roll, and then like what they got. Mother of God, you're gonna have to do that the whole session. Ken, your turn? Huh? Oh, let me do this first.
What was it? What was it? Tell me the
What was it?
number.
How many dice have you rolled? You son of a bitch! I know.
Well, Jack can do key squares to just keep track of whether we're fudging or not.
I don't think Jake gives a fuck.
Bro, I'm not doing all that shit. I don't think you. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think that you guys. The best way I can put it is, I don't think you guys have the balls to do that.
I really don't. You're so right.
Dude, if you thought the dice roll key squares were bad, imagine D20s, bro. Imagine D20s dice rolls, and then you had to do that like.
Oh my god.
That's a big ass chi-square, chi-square, whatever.
Whatever the fuck it is, man. I could not care.
Wait,
I mean, like it's like you're ruining the fun for yourself.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Fudging rolls is never fun. You should not do it. Unless, the only time that I do it is if I think it would be really fucking cool if a certain result happened.
Well,
Or
you're
if
allowed. You're the guy making the story.
This is fair.
Yeah, this is true.
I think DM should always be able to have like that grip on the story where it's like you can't
you
alter.
don't.
Like if you're like, I need it to go this way, they can't. It
No.
can't just be derailed because of a
No.
nat 20.
If they wanted to do that, they should just write a book. That takes away player agency.
Meow.
Like one time, my DM had a whole boss fight scripted. Like he had the stat block ready. It was built up. And we just walked away. We just said no. We walked away. He's had to scrap the whole boss fight. He had to pivot.
That's so toxic. Wow.
We never fought that guy.
You just got
Dude,
away with it?
Jack,
Yeah.
there's a genuine possibility that one of your boss fights could literally just go, okay, Koro, your first turn, since you rolled high initiative, and Carl goes, moo, points the wand, and
Yeah,
then they
no.
just
Straight
turn into
up,
a fucking cow.
you could just fucking end a fight by just making somebody a cow. Like I was talking to Ben about this. I think you guys are playing a bit too tame.
Oh
we?
yeah, no. Jack was talking about like he was like saying like we are being one too nice to the laws of magic, and two too nice to our general terrain and landscape.
I did not say that shit, bro.
No, he
I
did not.
just said that you guys
But that's what
weren't doing enough fuck ass shit.
that's what I got from the
Like
conversation.
you guys, I get you guys are beginning. And you guys don't really know how this works. But you guys could just really do anything. You don't have to do what I say.
Oh yeah,
If you wanna go back to Rote, you can. You wanna go back to Vostrom, you can.
But
There's
that's
nothing
so.
stopping you.
But
No, but
the
the story's cooler. That's the problem.
but the guys, they're so nice, and also I feel like if we don't let you know, if we just pivot too hard, you might not have anything prepared.
If you pivot too hard, I will try to like route you back. But like you can still pivot a little.
yeah, no.
And
I
the problem,
just have an
it's-
end goal that I need you guys to get to. How you
It-
get there doesn't matter.
Valid and valid. That's what I'm saying.
no, the thing is like y'all two, absolutely, y'all can just like fuck off and leave. But Saren, the way that I built her, she would not fuck off and leave. So I'm stuck doing whatever
Well,
seems
not
like the
it's
story path.
no. It's not like us. Oh, I see what you mean. But like, it's not particularly fuck off and leave. It's more so of like, well, actually no.
I'm gonna go throw my food out.
No,
I'll be back.
Saren
Yeah.
could literally just go.
Okay.
Saren could literally just go. I want to go north, and then like, and she's like, I'm not going anywhere except north, and we're like, you know what? Okay, and we just spend all this time going north.
No, but I don't want to do that because we have cool stories going on. I don't want to ruin everything.
Well,
Like,
that's
you know,
an
I wanna
example, obviously, but it's like, you know, Jack's a great DM. He comes up with a lot of the stuff on the fly. He has a really good grasp and understanding of his fantasy world. So don't be afraid to
Okay,
test him a
I will
little.
consider it if the dragon people go bad. If the dragon people go back and they turn out to be a waste of time, then Saren will just be like, fuck all of y'all, I'm going north.
Well, not as in no. Well, you can't just. I mean, you can just leave the group, but that Jack would probably just go. Jack would either have you regroup, or if you genuinely just leave the group, he'd be like, okay, roll a new character, I guess, if you really feel like it.
Okay.
He would
Jack,
never do that.
what food did you get?
Oh, by the way, what's the what's the limitations of like leave the group but not in a way where like you stop playing the character? Because that's very like that's good knowledge to know. Because I know you said that in the past, like two of your characters, which were by the same guy, left the party and he just started playing a new one.
Okay. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. It depends. It really depends on the circumstance. Like, if you want to play a new character, then like I write your character basically out of the story and I throw in a new one. If it's story reasons, or you're just like I want to take a break with this character, they leave on like a side quest and then they come back.
That's
Okay, that's
fancy.
cool.
But
that in
if
my
you're
pocket.
asking like, can I leave the party and still play this character?
That's tricky.
You could, but you would have to play a different character in the party, or if the party is split, then yeah.
Okay, I see.
So it really depends on the circumstance.
Cause like that's like on the surface it would be kind of fun because I know like when we split up it's like okay this group do your thing, right? But like that's a whole lot harder to do when there's just one person by themselves and then the rest of the group has to watch like little cucks. So
Yeah.
it's tough. I don't know. I don't think I'm definitely not bored of my character yet. I don't know about y'all.
No, yeah, I have places I want Saren to go. I'm just trying to think.
Type
Like,
shit.
like when you know this, like the kind of sandbox you can play in, like when you know the rules, you can really know like how to like if the option to do like more crazy things is open, if it ever comes to that.
I'm thinking we listen to the Inheritors, like see what they got to say at least for the first part, and then like an hour in we can see if we want to go to rotate talk to Mr. Gizmo.
Mhm.
I
I
mean,
think
yeah, you guys are
I think we need a side
somewhat near
quest.
Rota. Anyway, speaking of all that, let's begin, shall we?
Oh fuck.
Yay! Oh, are you
Um,
streaming yet?
Oh yeah, I've been streaming. Don't worry. Let me take my
Okay.
shirt off. Uh,
all
hey
right.
chat.
Hello, chat.
Where did we last leave off? Okay.
We're all huddled around the Fortnite campfire.
After joining the Eldritch Hunters, you got back to Bosham and you left, heading towards Rotate to pick up some items that Nika left for Gizmo. You came across a burning town and discovered a strange serpentine beast, a lizard beast, attacking the town. Shima somehow recognized it. He said a name, Asdrador, which the creature seemingly responded to. You saved the town with two people helping defeat this strange creature, a man and a woman. They took you away and explained to you that they are known as inheritors of creatures known as dragons. And that is where we will pick back up. Ben, stop playing Minecraft.
And while
Lock
he
in!
and while he's stopping playing Minecraft, I guess we should put on the music.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Jack, what do you normally like look up for background music?
My usual just idle theme is Green Path from Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Yeah, okay.
I have a whole document.
That should be good. Then we loop it. I think yeah, that's good. And I think I can. How do I make you host? There you go. There, now you're host.
All right. I don't remember. Were you guys going
We were
somewhere?
walking. Yeah, they were just like we're gonna.
Oh, they were taking you to their hideout.
Hideout.
I think so. Yeah. So we're walking right now, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
The man who, just as a refresher, introduced himself or identified himself as Viscerata, is leading the pack.
Okay, so as Viscerata and the lady, can you please give me her name?
Moplidin.
Moplin, Viscerata Moplin. Okay, as they're leading them, Shima's just trying to strike up conversation. He's just at the front next to them, and he asks, "Hey, Viscerata, as an inheritor, I was wondering, what do you guys, how do I put this, get any interesting abilities or anything?"
Many. Many, many. You already saw my wife's. She is able to manipulate her blood in a way, treating it as a sort of tangible goo. As for me, I'm simply smart. That's all I can say.
So, how does one go about finding out what they can do as an inheritor?
Much experimentation and research. Usually inheritors will have similar powers to their dragon namesake. Viscerata the Wise, he gestures to himself, I'm smart. Other than the bleeding, she can control her blood.
Okay. So, Mr. Wise, what do you know of the dragon Asdrador?
Asdrador the Dread. The most feared dragon. He was large and hulking. He was, quite frankly, a menace. He was exiled. Sorry. Exiled from most of dragon society for his crimes, we'll say.
Shima hears this and he can sort of feel subconsciously he feels a vein in his forehead start bulging, but he's not sure why. Okay. Back in the village, I was trying to save this lady and I noticed that I suddenly felt a lot stronger than I normally was. Is that something that could happen to an inheritor? Sudden strength?
The dragon heart might be pumping blood through your veins at any given moment. That might be the source of your previously unheld strength.
Shima's gonna like start closing and opening his fist. You don't say. Well, with that out the way, how close are we to our destination?
Not far. In fact, we're coming up on it right now. As you come up to this large cliffside, you see a small cave and a small little path leading into it. Here we are.
Excuse me. Oh shit. Ben, I can hear you opening chests.
Huh? No, I'm not playing Minecraft anymore.
Am I schizo?
You might be.
No, fuck, dude. This happens all the time. I swear, like, I'll just hear video game noises while I'm on call with people, and I'm like, "You're playing Minecraft," and they're like, "No." And I don't know if they're lying.
No, I'm not.
Or I don't know if they're lying or if I'm just losing my mind.
No, I'm genuinely not. I'm on my headphones too, so you wouldn't hear it.
Nah, that's bullshit. I heard it. I went.
I think it was just you. I didn't hear anything.
Oh jeez, Sanders. Oh jeez.
Whatever. We're here in the cave. Wait, oh shit.
Yeah,
Saren's
you see a very shabby-looking hideout with 2 bedrolls, an unlit campfire, a few barrels of food, and some boxes in the corner, all lit by a single torch.
These people are working on a budget. Okay.
Fuck.
Saren's gonna get off the horse
Retro.
and she's gonna gesture for
Esther.
Esther. I know his name, but I like whenever I have to say his name, I blank on it. She tells Esther to get off the horse.
Dude, Zoe,
And
if
then-
you make Saren's thing where like whoever the spirit she controls, she just inexplicably has a hard time remembering their name. I think that'd be
Oh,
funny as
that's
fuck.
huge, actually.
Wait, that'd be okay.
That'd be kind of
Wow,
funny.
disrespecting the dead like that?
I mean, it's
No,
Kiss,
don't
kiss.
tell Awari. Don't tell
it's
Awari.
already a low bar. I think forgetting their names is the least disrespect you could have done to them.
Yeah, no, Retro walks into the cave and he's just beaming from the sides of his mouth to the other side. He's like, "Oh my goodness, how homey this place is."
Homie.
What was
Sorry.
that?
Homey.
Homie.
I thought it was Retro for a second. Then he went homie. I don't-
No. Yeah, no, Retro is a big fan of cave. He likes this cave.
Huh.
I'm sorry for
Interesting.
such poor accommodations. We weren't expecting guests.
Poor accommodation. This is everything I could ever ask for, he says as he falls back onto a bedroll.
I've
That's
lived in
mine.
worse.
Get off.
Oh.
I
Erin's gonna walk in
apologize.
and she's gonna have Esther walk ahead of her as like kind of like a bodyguard. Like he's like on patrolling mode. He's ready to like attack anyone who tries to hurt her right now.
Saren's gonna have Edward.
Why such
Ed-
apprehension? He looks to Saren.
Oh,
There's
that's
nothing
my
to fear.
body.
We're not going to hurt you.
I just prefer caution.
I mean, it's a cave. There's not much here. I don't know what you're being cautious of. Would you like a crab? She
In my
pulls
cave.
out
Pardon?
a preserved crab on a stick. She has multiple of these in her hand.
Shima takes one. He's a little hungry.
Saren's
Oh.
gonna Can undead eat? Wait, no, he's already dead. It won't affect him. I was about to say, can Esther eat it and see if it's poison? Because that's so Saren. But never mind. He can't do that. He's dead.
It would be very Saren of it would be very Saren of Saren to do this anyways, knowing full well it wouldn't matter.
Saren's gonna like take it very hesitantly. Thank you.
Ew!
she's-
What is that? Retro says as he starts laughing at the crab on the stick. Ew! What is that thing?
This is crab.
While,
looks
Retrio's making
nasty.
While Retriel's making a whole fuss, she's gonna like feed a little to Esther and like very quietly like whisper ask him, "You taste poison."
I can't taste. It don't do anything to me.
He's gonna like sigh.
What are you, stupid?
I tried.
Shima's just eating his fucking crab. Is he the only motherfucker in this group that's eaten crab before? It's...
Well, like Saren,
Okay,
she's had crab. She just doesn't trust
Viscerata
these
is-
people.
What's he doing?
She's
Viscerata
gonna
is a crab.
just sigh and start eating this shit.
Yeah, Shima's fucking it up. It's been a while since he's had crab. Pretty yummy. Decent meal. Also, the music
Anyways.
paused.
Retro does not eat the crab. Yeah. He thinks it looks stupid and silly.
Suit yourself. More for me.
Retro realizes how hungry he is. Wait!
She holds it out for him.
Can I have the what is it?
Crab.
Okay.
It's from the ocean.
What the fuck, Saren? How do I eat it?
Like this, and you see Viscerata take his crab on a stick, and like a kebab, just like put his mouth on the end and just like rip it, basically, all in one bite, whole entire crab.
Oh, I can do that shit, he says, grabbing one of those. He grabs the stick and then tries to do the same thing, but like,
Roll me a sleight of hand.
yeah.
While he's
Oh,
rolling,
fuck.
can you, I think you need to unpause the music.
That's based on dexterity, right? I don't...
I swear I looped it, but I guess it didn't, since I transferred ownership, it didn't count.
Isn't it playing?
It's not, well, not for me. Is it playing for y'all?
It is playing for me.
What the
You got an-
Sigma?
He got a 18, Jack.
Yeah, you're able to do just like how Viscerata did.
He puffs his cheeks up intentionally and smiles like an idiot before gulping it down in one bite.
Shima's
Saren's
disgusted.
still nibbling on hers.
Shima is,
Well-
he's like breaking it. You know, he's eating it the way we
Like you're
would
supposed
eat it.
I assume Core would have one, but or actually no, I don't think Core would take one.
No, she wouldn't. She certainly wouldn't.
Fish are friends, not food.
I think Coral's like
Fish are
vegetarian.
friend, not food. That's actually wild.
No,
That's such
I
a good reference.
swear Cara
Fish-
told me Coral was vegetarian at some point. But
Fish are friends, not
No,
food.
hey.
Food.
Esther, bro.
Thank you, Esther.
Esther Core.
Esther.
Fish
God.
are
Are you
friends, mate.
stupid?
Not
Fish are
food.
friends, not food.
Wow, so silly, Core.
Anyways, if it's not too much trouble, we would like for you all to stay with us for a while so we can help Shima develop his powers.
How long is a while?
Who knows? It took me quite a long time to discover mine. Took much longer for her. So I portend a few years, maybe?
A few years,
Yes.
Is that a problem for you all?
buddy. I've only been alive 2 months, and it's felt like the longest time I've ever been existing.
2 months?
Well, yeah.
How can you talk?
I figured it out.
Why are you that big?
I-
Are you... What are you?
I don't know.
Don't make him cry, love.
I don't know.
It's okay. He goes up and
Dude.
pats you on the shoulder.
Do you guys know?
I don't. But perhaps one day I will.
Oh dear.
I believe we established that you were a canitis.
But it's like, oh, I still don't really know.
I'm not sure what a canitis is. I assume they're more like Mr. Retchwheel here.
Do they all have wings on their back?
Who knows? But
Uh,
anyways,
so Shima's gonna hear that's gonna take years. He's like, Mr. Verserata, I don't think my party members would be comfortable with staying around that long, and frankly, neither am I.
firstly, please call me by my real name, Ophior. And secondly, what is it that you so important that you cannot take the time to harness your powers?
Well, the thing is, my party members, he means Saren, but he's not saying explicitly, seem to have a strong desire to take on the person who's responsible for these dragons going wild, and I just don't feel it's appropriate to not help them out and spend all this time focusing on myself.
You may stay, if you wish. I will not stop you. But do keep in mind,
Jesus.
I will be...
Very well then. We shall simply accompany you.
Oh,
Oh, that was easy. Okay. Out of character, out of character.
I don't object to that.
You cannot have something stay with you. It is much simpler simply to follow it.
That's a good idea. I suppose we can just do my training on the road then.
Yes, indeed. Kailara will hear this. Oh, by the way, her name is Kailara.
Ophior Kailara.
She will start packing up the bedrolls, and taking some things out of the boxes. They're mainly like a few books and some basic like supplies.
Ooh, what times are it now? Is it like late or is it like afternoon?
It's like 6 o'clock maybe.
Maybe we should.
Make camp for the night.
Yeah. So Shima's gonna look outside and be like, Well, if we're gonna be traveling together, I suppose it's good. It would be nice to get a night's rest in the cave while we have time.
I suppose that's a good idea.
Well, why make camp when luxury is so close?
Hmm?
Come, and Nivelton is maybe an hour or two walk away. Not far.
Well, if you say so.
Or we
Didn't
can
you just-
sleep out here in the
We-
dirty woods if you like.
I like the dirty woods.
I'd rather walk.
I believe Nivelton is a good idea.
Very well. Let us make haste.
So what's Nivelton like anyways? Retro asks.
Oh, you shall see, my boy. You shall truly see.
He's a little confused, but he shrugs and then just... I wonder if there's gonna be anyone like me.
I wouldn't hold your breath, Retrial.
Well, I mean... Surely there's someone there.
Just don't be too... Don't count on it, and don't get your hopes too high.
Alright.
So we head off?
I do not have a map for Nivelton yet.
That's fine.
Yo, that's a sin.
Because it's a massive fucking city.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just put New York City, PNG of New York
Yeah,
City.
put a whole PNG.
I'm
of
looking
Google
up-
Maps
No,
of
no,
New
I
York.
have a much better.
Well, Jack, hold on. I just looked up something. It's called Big Ol' City Map. You want me to export it in? If I can.
No. I've got a much better idea.
He's gonna put in Shiganshina from Attack on Titan.
It's gonna be a white picture, and it's just gonna be like, imagine!
Yeah, the white really stimulates my nerves. Holy fuck.
That's one of the games.
It's in Orlando.
Is this from Dark Souls?
This is
Yes.
Orlando?
Jack, I think
This is
Jack,
in Orlando.
Jack, I think
Oh.
that's badass. I also found this. I don't know if you like this. Oh shit.
Not the vibe.
Not
I'm
the
good.
vibe. Not quite my
Aw.
tempo.
Oh, that is so huge.
And Orlando is close enough to what I'm going for.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh wait, you
Yeah.
said when we were chatting, you said that that Owari people are more commonly like with like rich important people. Is the Grave Lord in Nivelton?
Roll me a history check.
Oh.
This might be huge. Come on. Come on.
Please.
Let me check if I have proficiency or not so I can know if I need to add my modifier. I do have proficiency. Can I get advantage on this roll because she's religious and this is her religion?
Sure.
No, he says.
You said sure?
Yes.
Oh, he's sure.
Yay!
Valid. Okay, that's valid.
Shit, I did it wrong!
You are, you know, the day you get like a roll correct the first time, I'm going to like leap for joy.
That's wild, Xander.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna roll it again because I have advantage.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
And
like
she
a
better fucking
you're
know
gonna get a
something.
19.
Come on, come on.
Gulp.
Oh shit, I did it again.
Holy shit, Elden Ring soundtrack? Oh, I feel like we're going into a gulp.
Oh, she doesn't know anything.
Aaron, you
Dude, Saren is not a lucky person, bro.
you're trying to think back, and you actually don't know much about the Grave Lord. All you know is that he's the head of the Owari Death Commune, and he's very powerful. But that is pretty much it. You have no idea where the fuck this guy is.
Ah, no.
In fact, you're not even sure that you remember the name of the Grave Lord.
Yo.
Crazy? And honestly, at this point, I feel inclined to help her because holy fuck.
Yeah, can any of us help her?
I don't know.
I
History.
surely can't.
Actually, yeah, hold on. I forgot. What does history?
Yeah, he's
Only
from the long
Aaron
line of Skibidi, and his name is
annou-
Toilet.
if only if Saren announces her problem.
Yeah, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Ah! Okay, it's like I'm trying to think of a way that she would say it.
Well, if you can't think of it. Also, Zoe, I have -2 to history check.
Allow me to help you. Yeah, as you walk through a forest, you come out to a clearing and you see two massive mountains, which sort of look like twins, almost. As you look at them, they sort of paint this picture of a battle between them, a calm and serene battle. Nestled between these mountains is
Jack.
a large walled city. The walls go maybe 50 feet high, large towers all across, draped in red and gold banners.
Oh.
Outside of the walls, you see small, like a collection of houses and other buildings and trade posts.
Retro is as jaw dropped as it gets.
I'm not done yet. And in the distance, beyond these walls, they're actually not 50 feet. They're more like maybe 30 feet. You see a large castle looming in the distance, shrouded in shadow from the peaks of the mountain. Welcome to Nibbleton, capital city of the Velrose Kingdom.
Hold on. There's just like one picture of Quagmire that actually pretty much sums this up.
And yes, it pretty much does just look like Anne Orlando.
You keep saying that. I don't know what that is exactly, but it sounds like you're saying, "Oh yeah, it's in Orlando, like Florida."
Yeah, it sounds
You
like
want me
we're
to go on
going
a
to
five?
Disneyland.
You want me to go on a quick tangent about Anne
Please
Orlando?
do, because I don't know what this place
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so Anne Orlando is from Dark Souls 1. It is the city of the gods. Basically, when Gwyn linked the first flame, he built Anne Orlando to sort of house everybody important. He made the Duke's Archives. If you see the Scalers, it's right there. He made. This is also where you find the painting to the painted world of Ariamis, with crossbreed Priscilla, who I think is Seath's daughter. I think. But anyways, Anne Orlando is this massive city. It's the city of the gods. It's where Gwyn's home was. You go here after defeating the Iron Golem in Sen's Fortress. You get taken here by a bat demon with its brain exposed. You go down, and you go through the small cathedral, and then you get to the lift, and then you go inside, and then you go through the whole thing, and then you fight Ornstein and Smo, Dragonslayer Ornstein and Executioner Smo, and they are guarding the illusion of Princess Guinevere, who is Gwyn's daughter. She is the Sunlight Princess, and she gives you the Lord Vessel, which you need to travel and unlock the gates to defeat the four lords, Nito, Seath, the Witch of Izalith, and the four kings. Also down here is femboy Dark Sun Gwendolyn,
Femboy?
as well as the giant blacksmith. And then you leave Anne Orlando, and then in Dark Souls 3, the Ashen One goes here after going through Irithyll, the Boreal Valley. Spoilers for Dark Souls 3, by the way. You go here after defeating Pontiff Sulivan, who's the greatest boss of all time. I love Pontiff. You go here, it's like this whole reveal that actually there's this castle in the distance, and it's actually Anne Orlando. And you find all the ruined stuff, like you find the giant blacksmith, he's dead. And you can't go to a few rooms. And then you go inside, and this is where you fight Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. And you see him, Aldrich is like this massive, like black, putrid essence, kind of. And you catch him mid-feast on femboy Gwendolyn, because Gwendolyn had COVID. So he's eating him.
Wait, is this
Um,
Elden Ring or Dark Souls?
This is Dark Souls 3.
This slowly turned into brain rot.
And this is in the same arena where you fought Ornstein and Smo in Dark Souls 1. And then you go through, and then once you defeat him, you can go up the elevator to Guinevere's chambers. But shocker, Guinevere is not there.
What?
Yeah, that's in Orlando.
Okay, badass. I'm glad I have
Sick.
the lore of where we are.
Saren's gonna be staring at the city like her eyes are like full of like wonder. She's never been anywhere so giant. It's almost intimidating in scale.
Oh yeah. As in, Shima does feel
So-
something similar. It's so big.
So this is the city that Father Talus spoke of.
Father Talus. Who was that?
He is the head of my church back in... Fuck, what's the continent called?
Volkainen.
Volkainen.
Kolkainen.
Kolkainen.
Kolkainen. That's seriously what it's called? Oh, Kolkainen. Oh wait, is that the cold place?
Yes.
Yes.
Also known as the Cold North.
Holy fuck, Sharon's from Kolkainen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this shit. Oh. Badass.
He is the one who raised me. Taught me in the ways of Awari.
I would like to meet this Father Talus. He seems quite knowledgeable about death. I have a lot I would like to speak to him about.
Erin's gonna seem to like be kind of surprised by this and like let her guard down like a tiny bit. Well, I suppose if our journey brings us there, then the Church of Awari would be glad to accept you and
Not
hear
accept me.
any questions.
I'm not
Damn.
joining any church of these false gods.
Yo!
No, I simply have questions
You're gonna piss her
about
off.
the nature of death.
Erin's gonna give him like the most like piercing glare. Excuse me.
Sorry. Seems I've struck a nerve. I apologize.
Shima can
She's
cut-
gonna like
Oh,
urge the
God.
horse to like go like
He could-
like further.
Oh, Shima feels this tension. He could cut it with his dagger. It's so thick. He walks up as she goes away. He walks up to Verserada and he says, "Verserada, just maybe refrain from mentioning Owari to Saren. She takes his presence and her loyalty very seriously."
Oh, I see. We have a... What's the word they use? A zealot in our midst?
Yo, what the fuck? This
What
guy's
the
such an
hell?
op.
Well, whatever your views on her, just don't say it to her face, please.
Of course. I apologize for any emotional damage I may have brought.
Well, I mean,
Which was not my intention.
I think what we're getting here is that they hate religion, but he also is not trying to be like mean. I think we're just trying to show. I think Jack's just trying to show that he fucking hates religion.
Let's just get going. And Shima's gonna keep
His
walking
ass
forward.
is not meeting Father Talus after he
Bro's
said that
ass
shit.
is not. How the fuck did you say that?
That's an interesting lore though.
Anyways, let us go. You enter the city of Nivelton. The streets are not as bustling as they would usually be since it's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Things are winding down, but there's still people out. Let us find an inn to rest at for the night. In the morning, we will gather supplies, and then I suppose we will head north again.
Fuck me.
And that's all she's gonna say to him. She's just gonna start heading towards the inn.
Right.
Type shit.
Type shit.
You find an inn. I almost said here in Orlando. It's called the Londo Inn.
Orlando.
It's the what?
The Orlando Inn.
Like Londo as in... Oh,
As
fuck,
in Anne Orlando, yes.
As in Orla... Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah, it's spelled like... Hang on.
I'm picturing just straight up.
Okay, so you said we're going to an inn, correct?
Oh, I was so wrong.
Yes, you are going to an inn. It's called the Londo Inn.
Huh. Okay. The what inn?
The Londo Inn.
Londo Inn, eh?
This entire time, Retro has not spoken a word. It's just like... He's like just processing it all. But additionally, something's bothering him about being in just such a large city with so much people.
Oh, yes, that's right. Richard, that is not the only thing you feel.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
You feel a slight twinging in your head. It's almost like trying to point you somewhere.
Jeez. He just keeps itching like the back of his head constantly. He just thinks it's like he just keeps itching the back of his head. That's all he's gonna do.
Retro, you wouldn't
Something
happen to have
wrong.
fleas, would you?
No, ew, what? That's so mean.
Does he know what those are?
Yeah, he got him once at the inn when he was working. Shit was not good. What? No. I don't think it's anything on Florida. Just get... I'm sure it'll just go away. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, you walk into the Londo Inn, and you see a man at the counter. Hello. What can I do for you?
Meow.
We need 3 rooms. And a stable for the horse. Okay. He goes and gets 3 rooms, room keys. And that'll be, 300 gold.
Damn!
It's expensive in Nivelton. It really is like we're in Orlando.
Yeah, I get it.
It seems, Ophir checks his pockets. Seems that I am, a bit short. I only have 150 on me.
Bravo!
Shima's gonna just walk up to the counter and talk with the guy at the counter. Is he just a guy? Just some guy?
Just a guy.
Just a guy?
He's a bit on the older side, maybe like 40s, 50s.
Does he seem tired?
He looks like he's had a long day at work.
Okay. Okay, good. So Shima's gonna walk up to him, and I would like to roll persuasion.
For what?
I would like to persuade him to lower the price. I think it's better if I just act it out.
Alright, yeah, go for it.
I forget how this works. Do I need to roll first or act it out
Don't
first?
call them slurs this time.
Act it out first.
Got it. So Shima's gonna walk up to the counter with 100 gold. He pulls out 100 gold from his personal belongings. He's gonna slam it on the table. He's gonna look at the guy and be like, "Listen, I can tell it's been a long day for our party and for you as well. I can see. Just, if you could, please cut us some slack and just take this 100 gold for yourself. You look like you deserve it."
I guess 150 will do.
150? Of course, my friend. And he gives him 150.
I'll take the 150. He'll give you the rooms. All on the 3rd floor. We have
Okay,
free
you
breakfast
cooked.
in the morning.
Wait, Xander, did you just like give him 100 gold and then and then he lowered the price to 150?
Yeah, I was like, just take this 100 gold for yourself, and he's like 150, so I guess 150. And that's 150 for
So we
mine.
we lowered it to 50 then.
We lowered it,
Pretty
we lowered it to 150. About half
Well,
the
yeah.
price.
No, but we ended up paying 250, so we lowered it 50.
Jack, explain.
You. Ophir paid him the 150.
Okay, so we just
Oh,
so in
okay,
in total we paid him 150.
Yes.
Okay, valid. So I'm guess whether or not he takes 150 for himself, I don't care. He's a good man. Let's go, Chad.
Okay, I thought you were saying that you give him 100 from our stash, and then you give him 150.
Yeah, no,
also from
that's
our
what
stash.
that's what I thought as well.
Nah. We gave him 150. He can spend that on himself. He can buy like a
He can
turkey
buy
leg.
himself something nice.
Something nice. Good job, Chad. Let's go. So
Okay.
is this gonna be a short or long rest?
Long rest.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ophir will take one room for himself and Kailara. And I assume it's going to be Retrulin, Shima, and Corlin Cern.
Yeah, seems valid.
Yep.
Mhm.
The usual.
Alright, very good.
Retrial is snug as a bug in a rug. Jack, what season is it?
That's a really good fucking question.
Ooh.
This is
No,
important.
it's not an ooh. It's me not preparing for that.
This is relevant. This is relevant for.
I've
very
got. Hang on.
specific reasons.
It's probably like spring.
Just pick
It's in
one.
here
There's 4
some-
options. Pick
It's
one.
in here.
There's
It's in here
4.
somewhere. It is.
I've been saying it's like been 2 months since Retro got. So that Retro's been alive for 2 months. 1 month at
2 months.
the tavern.
It's the equivalent of. Let's say August.
It's August, so we're in fall.
Okay, fall.
You know
That's-
what? You know what? You know what? It
What?
is. It is the equivalent of August 30th, 1524.
Wow, so creative. I'm gonna get killed.
It is the hand. Wait. I have this written down somewhere.
August 30th. I mean, that's pretty
The
good.
30th day of the month of the dwindling rage.
That's kind of fire.
Okay, so
Ooh, how did the months
Shima,
work?
It's,
like,
it's
everyone
normal
would
months.
know
I
how
just
the months
renamed
work.
them.
Shima.
What are the names? I
Um,
want to know.
You'll learn them eventually.
But we should know. We should know. We exist on this
We
planet.
get there when we get there.
Anyways, Retro, what are you trying to do?
Retro is going to be shedding.
Yeah. So how many beds are in
Oh.
these rooms?
It's just
2.
There's
Okay,
only
perfect.
one bed. Okay, no, I was about to say.
So while
Retro's going to be
Shima,
shedding.
Shima's getting
And
ready
while-
for bed, he's like,
And while Shima is very lucky, he doesn't have to share a bed. If there are showers, and it's just going to be generally a lot over the room, just so much white and black. Retro sheds a fuck ton. Like he is going to lose. He's going to start losing so much mass, gain it back. No, actually no. He's like shedding.
He's cutting.
No. Okay, so wait.
Cutting.
If it's fall, he's like shedding lighter fur, and his winter coat's gonna come in. So he's gonna just get really fuzzy.
okay, that's cool.
And yeah, and Shima has to deal with this shit.
Well, I don't really think he has to. I think he's chilling. But while you're on the topic, let's create a little scene here. So while Shima's laying on his bed, he notices Retro kind of tossing and turning, and all of a sudden the dark blue beds is suddenly a lot more white on his side.
He came.
That's wild.
Sorry.
He
I mean,
comes.
That was out of
He came.
pocket.
Shima's not really gonna care about this, but what he is gonna care about. So okay, to set the scene. Shima's just staring at a ceiling and he's flipping a coin, just a regular gold piece, and he's gonna look over at Retro, who hasn't fallen asleep yet, and ask, "Hey Retro, can I ask you something?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Are
Ah,
you
jeez.
are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing fine. Why? There's nothing wrong, right? He is just scratching so much.
See, if you do have fleas, that's something that we need to take care of now. I think Ben just died.
I think so too.
No, not again.
Meow 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 meow. Shima likes meowing.
Okay,
That's not
I'm back.
canon.
I'm back. I'm back. Um,
You know, like mewing.
Yeah, that's
Mute
canon.
for
No,
a
see,
second.
that's canon.
Um, poor guy is in suffering. Not suffering. It's not that bad, but it is annoying, discomforting even. Um, especially because this is the first time it's been happening. This is the poor chap has not had this happen to him before. So, yeah, that's mostly it.
What? What's mostly it?
That
No.
apparently.
Oh, badass.
That's
Well,
mostly it.
Shima's gonna ignore the. Well, not ignore it, but he can't really do anything about it, so he's just gonna keep going with his question.
I mean, yeah, Retro can't do anything about it either.
So,
Why is it
about the
so small?
Inheritors. How do you feel about them?
Oh, um, I mean, they're all right. They were kind of mean to Saren though, and what they said, false gods. I've never really thought of it that way. Owari seems to be a pretty real person.
Seems pretty cool. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't say I agree with his views, but I meant more of what I'm trying to say is he's gonna sit up on his bed and just like start though okay the way he's like sitting and now he's doing like the gamer stance where like you're kind of like hunched over and your hands are clasped. You get what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
He's looking over at his bed and he asks, "What I'm getting at is, well, you said it yourself. We're much more similar in anatomy ever since I got this heart inside me, so just I'm looking for advice. How do I go about being this?" He's just gesturing to like his more purpley features.
I mean, I've always lived my entire life as not normal for the amount of time I've been on the planet, so I can't really say, but I don't know. When they started talking about dragons, I don't know, something felt different. I feel like we got closer, but maybe not identical. I don't know. It's just a feeling, I guess.
And more so, I'm just worried. I mean, I didn't really. That lady didn't give me much to work with, and now I have these random people coming up to me, telling me that I'm gonna turn into a dragon when I die. That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
And yet, I can't help but shake this feeling that I made the wrong choice, but I also feel like it feels like this is something that only I could do.
Shima, you and I are alike, actually. I take back what I said. I think you want what I want, and that's to protect the people that I love and care about. I know I haven't really been here for long, but I don't know. You guys matter to me more than anything else in this world. I could never stand to see something happen to you, especially the way it happened to Saren. I can see why you made that choice.
Shima's gonna stop flipping his coin and just start thinking. When Retro mentioned protecting other people, he just couldn't help but think. And then before he knew it, clink! The coin snapped in half. Maybe you're right. We should get to bed. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that.
All right.
He won't go on top of the
You all
picture.
go to sleep for the night.
Wait, hold up.
Oh shit, oopsies. What
Hmm?
happened?
Saren, she's gonna settle down, get ready for bed, get in her little nightgown. Coral's like doing her own thing in the corner. Saren's not talking much. Esther is standing guard by the
Esther's
door.
posted up.
What?
He's posted up.
Post it up.
Yep.
He's gang.
And then Saren's gonna sit on the bed, her bed, and she's gonna cross her legs, and she's gonna pray for guidance on whether she should trust these inheritor people.
Wow.
Okay, make me a wisdom check.
Saren's prey
Yeah.
spamming.
All right. Let's hope it's a real roll. I'm praying for you, Saren, that you get a good roll.
Mm.
Come on, religion. Come on, Ovari, be
Bro,
cool.
you're literally religion maxing right now. Holy shit, 22.
22.
22.
God damn.
And what exactly are you praying for?
Whether she should trust the inheritors or not, or if she should just leave the party and just go straight north.
Fart!
You feel as you're praying, you imagine a rope. This image gets conjured into your mind. It is of a rope. On one side is a figure shrouded in sort of this icy mist. On the other, it is a creature burning, flames engulfing it. And you see them pulling the rope back and forth and back and forth. As you peer closer, you realize that the creature in flames is this dragon creature that they keep talking about.
Huh.
That is what you see.
That's huge.
That is huge.
Interesting.
Does she like see anything about the figure, like any features, or is it just a vague figure tugging on the other end of the rope?
It's just a
Does
vague
it look like
figure
anyone she
shrouded in icy
recognizes?
mist.
Okay.
No, it
and
looks
what
like basically like a silhouette. I will say it is humanoid.
Okay.
That's probably mother.
elf? Humanoid? I think that's
Just
you.
just humanoid. You can tell that it's humanoid. You can't tell any other distinctual features.
Okay, and what color is the dragon?
It is on fire. It is like completely engulfed in flame.
That's my favorite color.
So she can't tell. Okay.
It's fire colored.
Hmm. Oh, that's interesting actually.
Orange. Okay.
Boring.
Hmm.
Aw.
Karen's eyes are gonna snap open, and she's gonna immediately get out of bed, start pacing, trying to figure out what that meant. But well, she's gonna like stop for a second, realize herself, and thank Awari for the guidance. Because she did kind of double dip today. She
Double
she
dip
asked
is
for the
definitely-
powers, and she also asked for guidance. So she's gonna say thank you. Even though that didn't really clear up whether she should trust them or not, but it's fine. She'll figure it out. She has something, and she's pacing, trying to figure it out. And after like 30 minutes of pacing and getting nowhere, she just like sighs, decides she should probably get to bed, and she heads off to sleep.
You all drift off to sleep. Shima, you want this to be in front of everyone else or no?
No, fuck that. Everyone get the hell out.
No.
I don't know what this is, but you guys don't get to know. Get out! Get
Okay,
out!
bye,
I have
Pookie.
deafened. Oh, I deafened myself,
Oh.
not Ben.
That's you.
Yeah, I mean, we could just
Yeah.
deafen you guys. You guys,
I
don't
can't
know.
hear. He.
This is gonna be so fucking annoying.
Wait, I can't hear.
I'm gonna mute his ass too.
Okay. Shima, as you drift off to sleep. First of all, I think this is the same music I played. As you drift off to sleep, you come across the same abyss where you first met Asdrador. A black, seemingly never-ending void with a strange, watery liquid substance at your feet. In the distance, you see a sort of purple light glowing.
Okay. Jima's gonna take a look at the purple light and start making his way towards it. Unlike the first time, he's a lot more sure of what he's doing this time. He's not sure why, but he's not as anxious.
As you're walking towards it, you see a light appear behind you as well.
Shima
This
notices
light
this.
is different. It is a bright orange.
Huh. That's the only difference, the colors?
Yes.
Shima's gonna take a peek behind him and just keep walking towards the purple light.
Okay. Right, we can unserver definite mute them now.
Hey,
Yippee!
chat.
Just keep that in mind.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm curious.
You all wake
Fuck.
up in the morning.
Call me George because I'm curious.
Yeah. When you said George, I thought of George Not Found for some reason.
You all wake up. Ophior will come, wake you all up. Be like, be ready. He is in much more discreet clothing. He's like wearing a large sort of brown cloak. He looks very indistinguishable other than his massive stature.
No more boob window.
No boob window.
No. Speaking of boob window, Ritual's just poofed. Like the best way to describe it is like if it's like in between what happens to a dog after they get a shower and they're dried, but he's fuzzy, bro. He's fuzzy. He is just like he is even more, bro. But he gets downstairs. Oh yeah, he also looks way more messy in fur. Like he would try to like keep it like, you know, not looking insane. This is not the case anymore. I mean, it doesn't look insane, but he's not really. It does not look kept very well. He looks a little tired actually. He's been spending all morning trying to make it not look like that, but to no avail. So he's also this entire morning has been dealing with the strange itch of what the location he wants to go type shit.
We're magic compass buddies.
Oh yes, your magic compass.
Magic come.
It seems stronger whenever you look at the large castle in the distance. Now that you're in the city, you see that the castle is on another level. There's another wall surrounding that section of Anivilton, and it is higher raised.
Ooh.
Wait, what happened, Jack? What?
Castle is up.
What do you mean?
The castle is it's like raised. It's like segmented off,
Oh,
basically.
like it's changed then.
No. It's like there's the main area, like the main town area, and then there's another wall, and on a higher elevation is the castle.
Oh, is it that this changed from yesterday, or is it that
No. You
we
weren't
just-
able to see it because of the walls, but now
I
that
see.
you see it, I'm just further describing it.
I see.
Mm.
So the castle is like you cannot access it basically.
That's what your understanding is.
I see.
Saren's gonna get up. She's gonna answer the door, hear what the guy says, boob window, what he says.
Can't
And
just call him that.
Opior.
I can call him whatever I
it
want.
Opior
He
or
disrespected
Ophior?
Ope. And she's in this cute little nightgown that I sent into Burgers and Bragons.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
Aw.
She's no, just like visual reference, because I need to draw her in sleepwear.
Ooh, you know what? I think retro is like kind of like the Ghost of Christmas past nightcap. He doesn't have like the nightwear, but he's got the nightcap, bro. He's got the
He's
nightcap.
honk shoe me.
And yes, he does have a teddy bear.
Aww. Yeah.
Actually, it's not a teddy bear; it's an owl bear.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, so Saren's gonna like hear this, and she's gonna start getting ready. She's gonna get dressed, and she's gonna head downstairs with this is not a bit. I actually keep forgetting Esther
Bro.
by her side.
Okay, well we found the cost of being able to reanimate dead. Fuck me.
It's not a bit, and that's the worst part.
You're
I used to be
never-
so good with names this campaign.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So yeah, Yzma and Kronk have arrived.
What's his actual name?
Okay. Anyways, we will be gathering supplies for the trip. We will simply be following you on your journey. We will be accompanying you. Where is it that you all are going?
Retro does not have a sense of direction at all.
Zoe, what does Saren's compass say?
What is Saren's compass saying? Are they closer? What is Saren's compass saying?
Slightly.
Slightly.
Damn.
We still have much farther to go. I believe, Shima, you had an interest in Rote. Perhaps it could be beneficial to make that our next destination.
Wait.
What?
No. This is Retro saying this.
Oh.
Retro, no. Retro was like, wait. Okay, guys. I think I sound a little crazy, but I don't know. Just something's been bothering me really, really bad. I really need to go check it out. You guys don't have to come with me if it's too much, but something's really just bothering me.
I don't think you need anyone to accompany you to get a flea check.
It's not fleas.
Saren's gonna tilt her head at him. What are you feeling?
I don't know. It's just
Saren's gonna walk up to him, and she's gonna... Wait, why is she so much huger than him? Okay.
Why is she big?
Saren's gonna walk up to him, and she's gonna put a hand not over her heart, not over his heart. She's not gonna put it like the slightly to the whatever side the heart is. I'm blanking on it right now. She's gonna put it right in the center over his sternum, where
Okay.
his soul lies. Do you feel it drawing from here?
Well, do I? Jack?
Do you feel your soul in your sternum? No.
So the sense is not coming from my sternum. The one that's telling me to go somewhere.
It is not.
Alrighty, he says. No, it's... I don't know how to describe it. Jack, how would you best say Retro would be describing it?
It's like a buzzing.
It's like a
like whenever
buzzing.
you look in the direction, it gets slightly stronger.
It's like, I just keep hearing this thing, and it's just really just, I can't stop hearing it. It's just bothering the heck out of me.
Aaron's gonna immediately go into like trying to think what's like medically wrong with him since he doesn't feel anything from his soul. Have you drank water? Do you need to drink water?
Hold on.
You don't know.
Well, I just drank a good swig of water. Well, he takes a second, laps some of the water from his canteen. He's like, I shouldn't need to now, but it's like still there.
It's not how that works.
You said that you have been having nightmares every night, right? How long would you say you actually spend asleep? Maybe you're just not sleeping enough.
I wake up well rested, but that doesn't mean I'm actually resting well. I don't know. I haven't had nightmares recently, which is really nice.
Oh, well, that's good. Let's see. Do we have any free spells that I can... Can I flavor Sacred Flame so it's not an attack spell just so she can summon a tiny flame, please? For free.
I mean, sure.
Yippee. So she's gonna like bring her finger up, like just one finger pointing towards the sky, and she's gonna blow on it and it's gonna alight. Just like a tiny candle flame. And she's gonna say, look at me. Like, look at my face. And then she's gonna do the thing that doctors do with the flashlight, but with
No
her
fucking
sacred
way.
flame.
That's hype, actually.
What's gonna happen? Are his eyes gonna dilate?
No.
Mega Caballero.
That's interesting. Okay, we gotta look this up.
Okay, look this up. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you.
WebMD is crazy.
Nothing's wrong with out of character. Nothing's wrong with Retro.
I know, but she doesn't know that. Because, like, all she knows is, like, oh yeah, like, religious thing. That's at your soul. He doesn't feel it from his soul, so it's like, oh, there has to be something physically wrong with him.
Who's to say Retrio's soul is in his chest?
Check his
This
ass.
is
Check
also
his ass.
true.
Check
Wow.
his ass.
Hold up!
Check his ass. Check his butthole.
I'm not checking his butthole.
Shima checks his butthole.
Like, he doesn't feel it from anywhere specific. He just hears a buzzing.
He feels a buzzing. He doesn't hear it. He's just describing it as hearing it.
Well, okay, Shima's seeing all this and it's not really getting anywhere, so he's gonna like go back to what Saren did say. He's gonna say, yeah, I did want to visit Rote before we did anything, before we went too far.
Can we please just... Can I go check it out? I don't think this is getting anywhere.
Retrio, if you really feel inclined to check whatever you want to out, I suppose you could, but do you really think it's important enough for all of us to go?
If you really
We have
wanna
time. We will be getting supplies. We can spend the rest of the day here if we need to. Take a small rest before beginning our adventure.
I don't want to stop the rest of the party, but if you guys really want to come help me, then That would be very nice of you guys.
All right.
I
So
will not mind the detour.
where do we need to go?
So he starts navigating toward the direction that
Meet
he's
back
feeling.
here later tonight. And they walk
Yeah.
off.
Wait, Saren's gonna grab Horse C before they forget. Where's Horse C?
Horsey
Oh,
is
there
in
he
the
is.
stable.
We can just leave horse.
But you
in the
do see
stable.
people walking around like with horses, so if you want to take them, you can.
Do you want
Yeah,
to
we're taking
horse?
Horse C. We're
Alright,
getting on Horse C. I
We're
love
taking
Horse
Horsey,
C.
bro.
Okay, badass.
Horsey's a gnome, bro.
Badass. Well, let's go. The party's following Retro.
Alright. Metro, where are you going?
Wherever the noise is, or wherever the buzz is taking them, you know, you tell me, Jack.
Alright, you start walking the streets of Nibbleton and you see many, many people, many races, many occupations, children, elderly people. You see all kinds of people. And you also see a lot of merchants in the street. However, the buzzing points you directly towards the large castle in the distance. You also see, hang on, a bunch of guards. There are actually more guards as you get closer to the castle.
Sigma.
Saren is like passively looking at all the people in the crowd. Like not exactly like she's like frantically searching, but just like she's like keeping an eye out for a person in particular that she knew long ago. Does she recognize anyone?
Vaguely describe what you're looking for. 'Cause I know what you're looking for. Is it what I think? The white armor and a sort of red hair.
Yes.
You do actually see
Oh my god!
somebody similar to that. You see a person clad in white armor with a long, sort of flowing red mane coming out at the top of their helmet. Their armor is adorned in gold and sort of lion motifs. You see them walking around. You see citizens actually respecting this person quite a lot.
Saren is going to well she wouldn't recognize them in the armor. She would only recognize them without it. So she's gonna like look at them with a little bit of interest before sighing and continuing.
As you walk, you do hear coming from this person. Good evening, ma'am. Can I help you at all? Oh, no, dear. That's quite all right. Stay safe, madam.
Okay.
Seems it was just a normal high-ranking guard.
Damn. Did you get
Aaron's
fan
gonna-
attacks?
Just stare a bit longingly, wishing that she found who she was hoping on, and she keeps going.
Oh man.
Eventually, you reach the gates to the castle, guarded by some foot soldiers.
Worst case scenario, chat.
Howdy, hey, hi, hello, hi there.
Hello? What? One of them points to the spear. What is this thing? Call the commander, man. I don't.
No,
What is this?
I'm a person. I talk.
Uh-huh. likely
He is
storing.
peaceful.
Gotta be
He-
some kind of construct. You know those aren't allowed here, right?
I'm not a construct.
Ugh.
That's
What's a
exactly what a construct would say.
Retro says, "What's a construct again?"
Fellas, I assure you, he's with us. We're just a party of adventurers. He's not a construct. What the fuck's a construct?
Uh-huh.
Before I do anything, what the
Totally.
fuck is a construct?
Oh, well,
It's the magic creation thing.
yeah, it's like Mechamaru basically.
Can they bleed?
No,
Most
they
of the
cannot.
time, no.
Shima is going to grab Retriol's hand and use like one of, well, fuck. He's gonna have to use his. He uses his rapier just kind of like prick a little, like, you know, like in his hand so that blood starts flowing out.
Shima, why would you do that?
Shut up. Look, he's not a construct. He bleeds, although strangely.
Hmm. Very well then. Anyways, what business do you have coming up here to the castle?
So I'm just gonna look at
Do you have a pass?
Okay, Retro's got a very high charisma, and he knows he's got a little bit of a baby face, so he's gonna try and figure something out. Jack, what would you say Retro could do to sweeten his odds here?
I don't know. That's for you to figure out.
Oh geez, we have money. People like money.
People do like money.
Give him a
Jeez.
reasonable amount. Don't blow all our
Well,
money.
no, I'm not gonna give them any money. Retro, with the bag of holding, he's like, listen,
Watch it. Don't pull anything funny out of that bag.
Chat.
Hey,
Wait,
go get the general, man. I don't
he
trust this guy.
he opens the bag and he's like even showing to them. He's like, look, it's something to do with a large sum of money, a little bit, you know, confidential. But he like opens the bag
Chat.
and looks toward them to persuade them that they are nobles because of how much money they have.
It's not a lot of money, my guy.
Dude, we have a good amount of money.
Okay, let this play out, but I do have something I want to do with the bag of holding, but like I want to see what happens.
How much money? Another guide is gonna run off.
Fuck.
How much was? Let's see. Xander had it pinned.
Yeah,
I wanted
we
to
don't have a
agree-
lot. We have like 46,000, bro.
48,000. We have
Well,
50,000.
show him the gems and the gems, so that way you can convince them that we have more of them.
We still have gems.
You sold the gems.
I thought so.
No,
No,
we
we-
No, I needed at least one diamond in case we needed to revivify. Y'all
We
are
can-
fucked.
We can buy it.
You can buy them.
Yeah, we can buy diamonds.
Did
You said a
not
guy
hear when I
ran.
said that there are hundreds of merchants in the streets.
You said a fucking guide ran past, bro.
A
Or
guard.
guard. Guard is
guard?
running away.
Retro just like shows the surface of the money pile, and he's like, "Listen, we've got over 100,000 gold in this. We gotta talk to someone up there."
Persuasion.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck me. Wait. No, I can't do shit.
It is a 9. Hold on. Wait. 19 in total.
It's like not bad.
I rolled a 17
Look,
plus.
man, I don't know. I mean, you guys don't have a pass to get in. You don't have one of the keys. I mean, you could talk to our general, but I mean, he's kind of a hard ass.
I'll do
But
it.
you know, you wouldn't have to talk to him if you know, maybe you and he holds out his hand. You know.
Fellas, how much do we want to give this guy?
Well, ask them. Say how much.
Do we still have any like? We sold the jewels. Do we have any like necklaces left?
I don't think we do. I think we're just assuming we converted everything to gold. But no,
I assume you liquidated everything.
Ben,
Yeah,
just
we did.
ask him fucking.
Retro
how much?
sighs for a second, and he's like, "All right, how much?"
2,000 each.
Oh, that's a lot.
2,000 each to enter.
Yes, that's 6,000, including one for our buddy that's going to get the general.
Okay, Retro is gonna go.
Wait.
for
What are you doing?
Okay, think I'm gonna have Retro go for intimidation. He's gonna be like, oh, I think it'd just be a real shame, if I had to, tell said general that a guard, a posted guard, is about to let me in with bribery. I mean, Lord, to think of the things he would
Who do
do
you
to you.
think he's gonna believe? A man he hired, or
I
whatever the
think
hell
he'll
you
believe.
are?
I think he'll believe the money he says.
You clearly don't know him.
Guys, Shima's kind of like gonna look at Retro and ask, do you really, really want to go in there?
Does he have a stronger compulsion as he's gotten closer to this, Jack?
The buzzing has gotten slightly stronger. Yes.
Yeah, I really
Okay.
need to go in there.
In that case, Shima's going
Saren-
to reach into the bag of holding. Sorry, Zoe, you want to say what you're doing first?
They both get their
Uh,
spears ready just in case.
Aaron's gonna say, if it is better, you two may go, and I will attend to other matters, gathering materials for our journey. It will be much less costly. If it's just the two of you.
Okay, guys, out of character, I am grappling with two ideas here, and I need to tell you, I really want to throw harming powder in their fucking eyes.
Yo!
We still have
I
that?
forgot to specify, but you have 5 uses of that.
Thanks. Okay, so here's the thing. If I fucking use that, right, we will be able to
If
get
you
in...
do that, we're gonna get mobbed by guards.
Yeah, it would be
super
kind of
armed
badass. Okay, you know what? Let's just...
We're not gonna get through. You gotta understand that. We can't take them.
Fair. Shima's gonna reach in the bag and instead grab 4,000 gold for him and Retriol, since she's gonna stay behind, I assume, with Coral. He's gonna pull out 4,000 gold and he's gonna hand it to them and be like, "Just let me and this guy in, please."
Fine. We'll take the gold. Open the gates! The guard will come back, and you'll see this large, hulking man in black and gold armor with red accents.
Woo!
Ooh, big man.
Was there a problem here, gentlemen? No, sir. They just misplaced their keys. That's all. They're good to go. He'll walk up. You should be bigger.
Oh my god.
Well, since I'm here, what are you? You know constructs aren't allowed in here. And he looks to Shima. Safety reasons.
Retro glances at his hand to lift it up and show the blood.
Ah. So it can bleed.
He's almost a little disappointed it didn't regenerate like he was hoping for from Marianne, but he's fine.
Very well, then. Do not cause any trouble. Welcome to the higher district, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You hear his armor clinking as he walks away. His footsteps are incredibly heavy.
Damn, that's kind of menacing as fuck.
Return to your post.
It's always like, you guys ever get that itch that you just want to really fight someone, but it would be really...
You're violent today, Shima.
It'd be really out of character. Yeah,
There's
no, that's...
nothing stopping you from attacking him.
Bro,
No.
I'm not about to fight a general of the greatest city on earth.
Shima's
It's
gonna
gonna
look...
be 2v2000. We're not gonna
Shima is going to watch him start walking away, his armor clinking, and he's gonna...
You see the back of his cape is adorned with the symbol of... A weird symbol. I haven't made the symbol yet.
Describe it.
I don't know why I'm pointing it out, but... It's basically the insignia that all these guards are wearing as well.
Shima's just gonna like suddenly get this really strong urge to just attack him. But he's gonna like...
You hear a voice in your head.
It said what?
said fear.
Shima's gonna put away his rapier really reluctantly, gripping it so hard he almost snapped the handle. Let's just get this over with, Retro.
Yeah.
What the hell was
Something
that?
wrong?
No, thank you for
stop.
your patronage.
Hmm.
And he's gonna walk past him.
As Retriel walks through the gates of the castle, something flashes in his head. He can't really make it out, but there's just like this flash of an image. It's just the same. It's a gate. It's a very large city gate. A little different, but the circumstances are just extraneously similar, except he's a little bigger and taller as he's walking through the gate. And he feels almost a little heavier for a second, a little more ragged, a different person almost. And it's there for a second. It flashes in his eyes, but it instantly goes away before he can make sense of it as he steps through the gate.
Meow. Okay, let's you
Okay.
said higher district, you said?
Yes. Welcome to the higher district.
Attack on
Okay.
Titan Core.
That's what I'm saying.
Boston say.
We're in the military police's reign. Okay, let's out of character, but also in character. Shima doesn't want to spend too long here. He just wants to he's just here for Retro because he doesn't want to leave Saren and Coral on their own for too long, but they have some time.
Saren is still looking in the crowd for someone she saw many years ago. Slightly red hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. Hoping.
Let's start with Retrio. Retrio, your tingling is much greater now, and it seems to be now pointing you in a specific direction. Roll me a general intelligence check.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
You're
but Jack,
You're
Oh
fucked.
no!
Retro's never finding where he's going.
Redfield does not know.
Jack, he's retarded.
So, fellas, he got a 12.
Oh.
You can probably deduce that it's probably pointing you to the massive church that you can see. You know,
Whoa.
there's a large building with a massive bell at the top, and a statue of a woman. On top of this statue, she's holding a sort of goblet, which is flowing water down into this sort of ethereal-looking garden. That is
Shima.
probably where you need to go.
Shima.
Yeah?
There, that one, right there.
He points to where he's pointing. That one.
That one,
And you're sure?
without a doubt.
Okay, you lead the way.
Alright.
Virgil starts walking there.
You walk in.
Yes.
Right. As you come across this lush church, you see a bunch of people clad in sort of white robes. Praying, some of them.
Whoa.
And you see a woman at the main altar.
What she look like?
This woman is clad in white robes, of course, and she is holding a silver goblet. Her long, flowing, blonde hair just shines in this garden of beauty.
It's beautiful.
I'm fucking it.
Retro's just taking it all in.
Oh my god, she's so crazy.
What's the buzzing looking like, Jack? Has it just ceased?
It has ceased.
His mind is just almost at a feeling of serenity and peace as he steps throughout. It's marble, you said, right? Or what does it look like?
It's marble,
The
yeah.
wall. It's just a lot of white, basically. So Retro he's stepping through, making his way through the masses of people praying. He's just in awe of like just the other. This is like way bigger than the other church, right?
This is a massive. Have you ever been to a megachurch?
Yes. Are we talking
that-
megachurch? Are we talking Vatican or megachurch?
Vatican.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, Retro is in awe. He is, because megachurch, dude, megachurch is like the size of a large school. A Vatican is like is humongous. Vatican's bigger than that. And so Retro's just stepping through. He's spinning. His head's just spinning. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know where to start. He doesn't know what to say. He's just in awe.
Are you okay, my dear?
Oh, hi. Hello. I've never been to a place like this before.
Have you never stepped foot in one of our goddesses' loving homes?
I'm not familiar. What goddess?
Oh. If I may ask, how long have you been here in Anavalton?
I haven't been here long.
A day.
But surely you must have heard of our goddess, Masish.
Masish. He starts thinking.
Yes.
And would it be fair to say that this just like it just hits
You
him?
know.
Like
You
he
know.
knows. Like Retro
Masish.
knows. The goddess of life, rebirth, and passion.
Masish.
And like the moment the name is uttered, it does like a close-up shot onto Retro's eye as it's just like flashes of different images start like tearing through his mind. Nature, trees, all that sort of like it just like bombards his head for a second.
Akira!
As and it's just this is just it. This is a connection. It's one of the strongest connections, and yet for a moment he feels it's just not the time, but at the same time it's like he's just been destined to be here almost his entire life. And he says to this is the priest, right? Like who's he talking
Yeah.
to? He says, I know this is just a really strange thing to ask, and I haven't been here long, but would it be wrong of me to ask for you to pray with me?
Of course not.
And so how does Retro do this? Like, so how does he, like, what pose, what prayer,
Yeah,
like
man.
how does the
The Great Mother will allow any to be held by her. Please, follow me.
and Retro will just like awestruck is just
She
follows.
will grab your hand and lead you to the altar and just set you down in sort of a meditation way.
While this is happening, can Shima follow?
Sure.
So Shima's kind of interested. The last time this happened, lots of bullshit happened. He's very curious. And so he puts down the gold coin he was fiddling with and he kind of starts following along without saying anything.
Okay. Are you sure you want this to be in front of everyone or solo?
He's about to, I think
You can kick me
Shima,
out because
You want
I'm
me to
sharing
describe
this-
this to the other two is what I'm saying.
Shima is in the vicinity. So I'll have Shima hear it, the other two will not.
Okay, Zoe, I'm gonna have to deafen you.
Sorry, Zoe,
Fair.
that's so fucked up.
Zoe
of you,
doesn't
though.
know shit.
Okay, then.
Zoe should not know.
Actually, not this one. Let me get something else.
Also, by the way, by following along, I mean Shima's gonna try to also pray, but he doesn't really know what he's doing.
God damn it, Gundam Breaker 4.
Thank you, Gundam Breaker 4.
Retrio, as you pray, you have a vision. It is a burning city around you, the sky blackened by smoke.
No.
You look down, your hands are covered in blood, and you are
no.
holding a curved blade
No. No,
stained
no,
in
no,
red.
no. No.
You see in front of you a man with a large hole in his chest bleeding out, and a woman dressed similarly to this priestess attempting to cast some kind of magic on him. She looks at you, absolute terror in your eyes, and you begin walking forward,
No.
seemingly unable to control your own body. Please,
No, no,
please.
please don't. Please, 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 please don't. Please.
Decapitation. Whatever body this is flicks the blade, flinging the blood off, and holds it to his face. It's not yours.
Retro's heart is pounding, and it's not even his own, but he can feel the weight just of like the moment this vision happened, his heart just grew so much heavier.
You see this body lick the blood off the blade, and you see a bright yellow light emerge from this creature's chest. Another one for my collection. Who's next? And the vision fades.
No. Oh. No. No. No.
What is wrong, my dear?
Something's not right. Something isn't right. He's crying. Except it's not normal tears. The tears streaming down the sides of his cheek are golden. His strained eyes have mixed his ichor in his tears, publicly displaying the golden blood seeping from his vision. And he is crying pretty hard. The droplets spill onto the floor of his golden blood, and he's weeping in anguish. He's screaming even. He's screaming, sobbing in anguish as he breaks down onto the floor. His knees are heavy. He's kneeling and praying almost as if he wants some help. He wants to help. He didn't want this. He's listening for anything that's just comfort to be said. This is the God of birth and passion to hold anyone.
And the Great Mother does hold all. You feel arms wrap around you, in the silhouette of a woman, a ghostly visage appears before you. Behind her, a recognizable figure. You remember this figure. Not the woman, but the man standing behind her. You met this man in a church as well.
Retro continues sobbing into this woman's
No,
arms.
no.
His eyes are weary, and he's sobbing into her arms, and he's saying, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he just keeps saying it over and over again.
Do not cry, my child. It wasn't you. His actions are not your own. And you must accept that. We both forgive you. And we shall help you. As the woman flows into you and the man walks up, enjoy. He also walks into you. Retrio. Congratulations.
The tears begin to clear from Retrio's eyes. The peace that this god has brought, the goddess of passion, it's flowing through him. It means something to him. Something that he hasn't been able to reach by talking to people or consoling his own self. This isn't just any kind of comfort. It's comfort. It screams a life of real comfort, of having parents there to raise you. It's a glimpse, almost, into a normal way of life, of just, for a second, the pain in his back, it just dissipates.
And something else emerges. Congratulations, Retrio. You have achieved your first soul mark. The flame of life. If you accept this gift, your Icarus blood will burn with pure life energy. This will double your lay on hands pool. Additionally, upon completing a long rest, you will gain 1d10 temp HP. You shall let the flame burn evermore and not let it die out. Do you accept?
His eyes narrow. He feels purpose. Again this time. He thinks back to the moment he saved that boy. And he wipes his tears away. The Icarus still staining on the marble floor. And he stands up. He places his hands at his side. And he bows and then kneels. And he nods his head.
Very good. Oh, and also, I forgot, you do gain resistance to fire damage.
That's hype.
That's hype. That'll be very useful against dragons.
My
So, oh, sorry.
dear friend, I sense something in you. I sense the same thing that is in me. Have you been blessed with the presence of our mother?
I think I just met her.
You see her smile. Please, dear boy, tell me your name.
My name is Retrio.
Retrio. I am Life Priestess Aurelia, High Priestess of the Masish Life Church. and it is a pleasure to have you in our family. And I think that is where I'm gonna call it.
Skibbity.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna do Zoe's thing.
We can, but I just think that this is a very good place to end.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
let you make
that's
it.
fine.
I'll let you make that choice, Zoe.
Like, I don't want to force y'all to keep going, especially if like this is like what you had planned.
Well, Zoe, I don't know how. I didn't think your thing was gonna be very long, is what I was thinking. So I don't know if you want to just do that before we finish it off.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Let's do your thing, Zoe.
But
Okay,
before we do that though, just curious, Jack.
we'll go for
This
the long adventure.
Does Shima get any feelings from not just the prayer, but just the church in general?
You feel a small sense of like disdain.
Ooh.
Look at what that big word means.
Oh,
You
I
hear
love
you hear the
Zoe.
same voice in your head again. Go, filthy.
Interesting. Okay, well Zoe, what's your thing?
Yes, let's go over here. Saren, what are you up to?
The same thing that she was doing when she left. She's still looking around, just like riding around the outer circle of the city. Just she has nothing else to do with her time, so she supposes she can spend it on a more personal endeavor. And she sits atop her horse with Esther sat behind her and Coral trailing behind. And the farther she goes into the city and the farther that she does not see her, she grows more disappointed. She just keeps on trekking on Horsea through the city, hoping with all her heart. She doesn't dare pray, but she knows that this is not a in the business of Owari. This is a personal desire in her heart that has been nestled deep in her chest for so many years now, ever since she was only a girl, ever since that fateful day at the church.
Let me ask you
So
this.
she's
So, oh, sorry, no. You were gonna say something. Continue.
no, I was just gonna say she's scanning the crowd. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Is Esther just out in the open?
Oh, that might not go not great.
There's only one correct
It-
answer.
Yeah,
You're not hiding him. Just say yes.
fine.
Oh, dear.
I can't
Oh,
do
God.
anything about him.
Let's move a bit closer to the center.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I said
I'm
there.
scared.
I
fucked.
said oh dear too.
Yeah.
dear.
Oh God, so many.
He's copy pasting this son of a bitch.
Eventually, a whole squadron of guards will roll up.
Oh boy.
Stop
She's gonna
right
get
there!
locked up.
Oh dear.
Behind them, one man dressed in a long red cape with a hat and with a long sword on his back and what seems to be some kind of lantern or something you can't see walks up from behind. Well, well, well. Looks like we got another folk trying to bring in an undead.
If that is
You
not
hear
permitted
the
here,
clicking of his armor, and you see he's wearing a necklace with a goblet.
He's
sort of
kind of
symbol on it.
badass looking.
Oh fuck, we're about to lose Esther. No, my favorite British con.
And what
He's
makes
gonna-
you think that we weren't gonna catch you?
I wasn't aware that there was a rule here, but if it is, then I see no issue seeing him out.
You're in the city of life, lady. You're already pushing it by letting a devil like you come in here. And you decide to bring along an undead.
Yo!
Racist, oh my god.
Oh fuck, I forget she's a tiefling.
Now look,
Saren,
I ain't like my other folk. I ain't discriminating against you, necessarily. But, we had a group of tieflings roll through here a bit ago. Tried summoning a demon. Too bad I was in the vicinity. So, my apologies if I'm a little bit, apprehensive at another one of your kind being here. Especially with an undead threat like that. So if you don't mind, he'll pull out the sword which you see, has an inscription on it. You would recognize this inscription almost instantly because it was all over your church. And let me get it. It reads, "Dearest undead, thou hast suffered enough. I doth gift upon ye a proper ending. If you don't mind," and he points it at Esther, "I'll be taking care of that now."
Oh man.
Saren's gonna look around her, try to see if there's any way out of this.
The guards
And-
have their spears up and shields. They're ready.
Does Esther have anything to say?
What
He's
the
not
hell,
gonna say
mate?
anything.
Oh fucking hell. I love
Now,
I'm gonna miss
Zoe.
this guy.
Wait, actually,
nothing wrong yet.
just okay. Wait, what are they trying to do?
We're gonna
trying to
kill
kill him.
Esther.
They're trying to kill him? Okay. Zoe, this is completely out of character. Here's what's happening right now. You need to find a way to get us there. Or at least get our attention.
If I do anything to get y'all's attention, I'm gonna die. You gotta understand that.
Maybe, but I don't think we're that far from you. I don't know, because the thing is, when we went through that gate to when we got to the church, it didn't seem like that long of a walk. So maybe
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Wait,
This
hold up.
upper district
Hold
is.
up.
I think you're all imagining it as a larger city. It's not. It is maybe like. It's basically. How big is the Vatican? It's like 0.4 miles.
Yeah, the Vatican's
It's
fairly
like-
large.
It's like super. This is like maybe
Yeah,
what's
it's
it?
0.6.
It's like
miles.
maybe the size of the medical center. Like. It's not that big.
Okay.
Zoe, if you can, okay, it might turn into a battle where you need to like wait for us to get there so you actually stand a chance. So you can either do that or you can lose Esther.
I like Esther. I guys, I shit on Esther a lot, but
I
I'm
don't
gonna miss
wanna
my
lose
British con.
Esther.
I'm gonna miss my
I
British
think I
con.
have something that they wouldn't notice.
Okay.
Okay. Components, it just says V. What is V for
Is it-
thaumaturgy?
Oh, that is verbal component.
Oh.
V is verbal. S is somatic, meaning hand movements. M is material.
Jack, are you doing material components or only on like
For
improvement spells?
anything with GP, yes. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Okay, that's awesome.
So like
Uh,
Revivify, you would need to buy the diamonds, for example.
So, like, she knows how her spells work. I don't. If she were to use the feature that you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, and that it's 30 feet. There are not 30 feet away. Never mind.
This guy is like right next to you.
No, not the guy. Retriol and Shima.
No,
They're farther than 30 feet.
they are much farther than
How
than
far
30
does the
feet.
sound travel? Okay, like the only way you can get our attention, you need to do something that only we would notice.
I was gonna cast Thaumaturgy and then have like ominous whispers go in your ear that says like "help me," and then like y'all would go, but you're too far.
I do have some ideas, but I think it's cooler if you come up with this on your own. Also, it's your character, so I don't know all the shit she can do.
Aaron is not in a great position. I don't know what to do.
You need some sort of... Okay, the thing is, you need some sort of signal. Like, the only other option I had was you sending Esther to us. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know how far he can go.
I mean, if he runs, then this guy's definitely gonna kill Saren. Saren cannot take all these people. She's not a weapon. She's not a damage dealer.
Yeah, in that
She's gonna have to give him up. But
No! There's a way out of this. No, Saren. No, Zoe. Don't be a fucking pussy.
Jack's been talking about how we need to like not follow the. If Jack is telling us to murder Esther and we don't want to murder Esther, we don't have to murder Esther.
Zoe, be an alpha.
Be an alpha, bro.
Right. Okay, you have. Wait, did you use up your Sacred Flame? Is that a spell slot? Did you use that?
That's
up
a cantrip.
Okay,
no,
cantrip.
it's a cantrip.
Dude.
Shoot it into the sky.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just throw a firework. Throw a firework Sacred Flame.
Are they gonna see that from inside a building?
That's why we roll, fellas. Also, Retriol is like.
The building, I will say, the Masish Life Church is a very open building. It's basically kind of like a, what's the word? Not greenhouse, but...
I get what you're saying. You're saying like there's a lot of glass.
It has a clerestory. It has a lot of windows.
That's a big word.
Do you know the Notre Dame? Like how it has the stained glass windows? It's like that, but instead of windows, there's just nothing.
You could also do that. So there's two things you could do.
Sky.
First, you could either like make your first action the distraction, or you can make your first action something to hinder them. What was that one ability you had that like created a radius around you that slowed people down?
Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, do you want to cast... I don't know if you cast Spirit Guardians, it'll give you some more time to act, maybe, so you don't instantly die the second you make a move.
I would say get us getting there first is more important.
Yeah.
And Saren try to just general like out of character world question. Like do the people of life hate the people of death, or are they like kind of like neutral? Like this is just the cycle.
So the way it works is that life and death are kind of intertwined. The life church and the death commune don't really interact with each other, but you do know that the higher ups do, because death is a part of life, and life is necessary for death. So they don't necessarily... They both hate the undead. Like, that is their common enemy. It is the undead.
Okay.
But not necessarily does life hate death or death hate life. They need each other to exist.
Okay. Saren's gonna try to talk herself out of the situation.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Talk champ.
Oh, but are you sure about that?
Okay, we're gonna try, and if it goes like
What's
shit,
your charisma?
It's not bad. It's +1, but she has a +3 to persuasion. She has a proficiency.
That's fine by me.
That's whatever. It's a good first resort.
Okay. Saren's gonna go, I completely understand why you are wary against this undead. I personally would not have resorted to such measures if the occurrence was not drastic. But I recognize that you are a good man of religion, and I understand that the people of life recognize the people of death, at least as a natural part of the cycle. She's gonna reach into her bag and like show her priestess robes to show that like she is like a priestess. Like she's not just like random person necromancer. This this action has been sanctioned by my god, Owari. And I ask of you that I may at least be heard out before I am prosecuted.
Persuasion check.
Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna go Sigma
With
mode.
advantage.
With advantage. Ooh! Okay.
That means it was good. That means it was a good explanation.
Okay, Peep's always rolling capability.
Oh.
Chat. Peep's always rolling capability.
Why do I low-key want this? Oh, that's pretty good.
18. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Just
okay,
do it again.
okay.
Just do it again, just in case.
Do it again. Just in
Why do I
case.
low-key want this shit to fail?
What?
No.
Oh,
Don't
'cause
say
they know
that.
what
Don't
to
say that. I'm
fight.
gonna curse the
They know what
dice.
to fight.
Okay, 18's my best roll.
Sander, if there's any place I'd want to be Freebird, it would not be in Ennevalton.
Yeah.
Bird.
Let me.
This is not the place to do that.
Holy shit! I just had a huge idea, Ben, for how Shima and Rachel can get there.
So, you're saying that you having this undead thing is sanctioned by a god?
Yes, sir. By Owari. I understand that it is very difficult to believe, but I ask of you that you
Seems legit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
My goddess ain't
Oh.
saying anything bad about a brother, so I guess you're okay. Still though, I'm gonna have to be watching you just to make sure this abomination here don't cause any trouble. You understand, of course, right?
Of course, I would expect no less.
And now rid of me and not introduce myself. My name is Pontiff Malgaris. And you are?
I am Saren Mutar. It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you too, Miss Mutar.
Fuck.
Now, what is it that you're here in Nivelton for, may I ask?
Me and my party are on a journey, to,
The guard started walking away.
to dispel a great evil that is awakening in this world. This great evil is exactly why I have necessitated this perversion of death. I do understand. I hate the undead just as much as you. However, I fear that with the circumstances that I am facing, that additional help is needed that cannot sway from the will of Owari. I do not. You
And
must
you
understand
decided
that
to go
sometimes.
with a mindless creature instead of someone from your commune? Now, I don't mean to
This,
speak badly about your decisions, Madam Priestess, but that seems kind of foolish, don't you think? Wouldn't an undead be more susceptible to corruption? It being mindless and all? Having more empty space, something could easily take it over?
if my commune were an option, I absolutely would. However, I am on my pilgrimage from the Owari Church at the moment, and to go to journey all the way to Hang on, give me out of character second. She knows where it is, but I need to think about where it is. I think I said it was by Kirstog. Let me check her lore document. Give me a second. She's gonna like in character.
That's
She's
where I've been
answering right
imagining
away.
it is. It's just kind of in the sort of area
Yeah, it's like
of that.
it's in the area by Kirstog. Okay, so it is Kirstog. Okay, awesome. But to journey all the way to the area by Kirstog when I am faced with such a time a time hazardous task, I fear that it would take much too long for the journey to get all the way there and to return. So I've resorted to more drastic measures. Believe me, this would never be my first resort. And I only
believe you,
dared
but
to do
never
this
even
because
bothered
nobody
to
allowed me.
never even bothered to check where that what do you call him, the Grave Lord or something? Never bothered to check where he was. I hear he's no, he's not down here. That's right. I don't know where he is. I know he ain't down here though. My apologies for mentioning such a foolish idea. I get it. Resorting to something that you know you can control in a situation where you don't know what's being controlled. Makes sense. I'd
Thank
be
you.
happy to send some men with you or accompany you myself on your journey. Make sure to extradite this evil.
Really? That would be such a great help. Thank you.
But unfortunately, King Velwell's needs me for something. Some confidential
understand.
stuff I can't quite tell you, but I hear it's got to do with this weird ritual thing in the dungeon. He takes you and he gestures for you to come into an alley with him.
Saren is gonna get off horse C. She's gonna tell Coral to watch the horse and Esther. She's gonna get into the alley with him.
You see this dark alley is lit only by like his orange glowing eyes. So what I heard is that there's this strange creature down in the dungeon, right? And it's like this big like lizard thing with wings. Apparently he just wants me to like exercise it or something. But I don't know, that's just what I heard. Anyways, you didn't hear that from me.
Would Saren make the association that the lizard with wings is the skeleton, or can she not tell because it was just a skeleton?
Roll insight.
Okay. Insight is what modifier?
Wisdom.
Yippee! We'll get it one day, chat. We'll get it one day.
Oh, let me also wrong channel.
Oh. I'm all over the place right now. Ooh. Yeah, she knows. What, 23?
There, chat.
A lizard with wings.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anything like that.
Saren is gonna consider telling him that they fought one, but then she's gonna remember what the Dragon Man said, that the royal guards would come for them and like blame them for what happened to the town. So Saren is gonna decide that maybe she should keep this info to herself. Well, that sounds like quite the task. I wish you the best of luck.
Yes. Anyways, I have duties to attend to, but ma'am, you carry on safely. I'll have some of my men make sure that this undead ain't causing no trouble. Have a good day now.
Oh, you too.
And you see him walk off into the alley.
That we religioned our way out of the problem.
I
Oh.
can't believe we were so close to losing Esther.
Oh,
He's like a
man.
party member to me.
It could have been.
I
I'm shaking. I'm shaking, you guys.
I shit on him so much, but he's like a party member to me.
Isma can't lose Kronk.
That's what
Anybody
I'm
else?
saying.
Anybody else look-y a little sad?
What?
It
Shima,
could
you
have.
were
It could have been
violent.
so cool. And now we have
Shima, what was your idea?
What?
What was your idea?
He
Well,
wanted the
okay.
favorite.
If she did have to throw like a signal flare or something to help get her out of there, right? I was gonna have Retrial throw me in the bag of holding and have him glide down, and then just like pull me out once we got there.
Wait, that would have been huge.
Cause like I was thinking like, okay, I can't ride on his back. He's not strong enough for that. But I remember Ben saying that Retrial can glide decently.
Yeah, no, this is true.
I don't know, man. I
Have you
look.
unlocked that part of your wings yet?
Huh?
Do you have the glide one yet? I don't think you do.
Not glide, but he can feather fall.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Feather falling would have been nice. I'm not gonna fuck with y'all. I wanted to kill those guys. I wanted to kill Boot Hill.
No.
Listen, man.
I don't know. I'm glad we talked to him. Like I'm proud of myself. We got out of that.
Yeah, I love Esther, I'm not gonna lie. I know that like as we go through like as Saren gets stronger and gets other zombies, I feel like those can be replaceable, but Esther, bro, Esther is just
Esther is a spirit of renown.
Esther
Yeah.
has to go at a really good time. Like it has to
Yeah,
be worth it.
if
And
I
this is
ever-
not worth it. She just got him.
If we ever give up Esther, it will not be right now.
It's gonna be a sad day. And also, selfish reasons, but also I feel like if you started a fight, Zoe, it would have extended the session and we would have had to fight them.
That's very true.
I did not want to fight, bro.
I wanted to kill every single one of those guards.
Bro,
Fuck
I
Anna
hope-
Bolton. We have no reason to stay here. Sorry, out of character. Shima doesn't think this.
This is the capital. We're gonna need to come back at some
my
point.
God, bro, name 5 people who use capital letters in their texts.
Me.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
me too, but that's 2, and everyone else tries to be Sigma. Capitals don't matter.
That is so crazy. Anyways, I
Oh,
guess Saren is still looking around now with her little entourage of guards that are making sure that like she doesn't use Esther for like nefarious stuff.
that's nice. Uh-oh, I
Hmm.
accidentally attached the :3s to Saren.
And so with that, we will now end the session.
Nice.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Badass.
This guy's so cool though.
He's so cool.
Malgarius? Dude, I fuck heavy with Malgarius.
Dude, I know. He's like, you ever see a character that's so cool, you just want to like kill them?
No.
Dude,
Oh,
he's
Gary,
so
that's
cool.
great.
Like I want to see him fight. I want to see him like go all out.
And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
chill. Like he just believed her. Like he was like, yeah, that checks out. Even though he's like he just
Yeah.
like faced like a bunch of bad tieflings that were trying to summon a demon. He's like, oh, you're with Awari? Never mind, you're good.
I genuinely thought when he dragged you into the alley, he was gonna stab you in the back. I was so worried.
I partially thought that too, especially with the glowing yellow eyes. I was like,
Orange.
I was scared.
Orange.
There ain't room. There ain't enough. There ain't. Well, I guess there is room, but there ain't enough room in this campaign for 2 Southerns.
That's what you think.
Oh god, there's gonna be more.
Oh dear.
Oh, but trust me, you haven't even made it to Rakaj yet. Where half of it
Bro, there is
the
no
Sahara
way.
Desert,
you
and the other
kidding.
half is Texas.
Oh
my God.
He gives me such brutal eyes. He has a big ass sword too.
He does. He's so cool.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
I didn't find what I was looking for, but I'm still okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so now we have two things. We have somewhere else we can go. So we have a rotate, which is always an option, and then we have this dragon that's apparently in the basement somewhere.
Dragons have invaded Dave & Buster's.
Evidently, evidently they
Dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's.
Is that the name? Is that the name of the second arc? Dragons have invaded Dave.
Dragons and Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, that's
Arc
the next
2.
town we're going to.
Arc 2.
We're
It's,
going to
um,
Dave and Buster's. Oh,
But
that'd
it's
be
not
fun.
spelled Dave and Buster's. It's spelled hold on, I'm typing right now.
Dove and
It's
Bastard.
Davidius Busters.
Ew! I don't want to go there. I don't want to associate with anyone who's a Davidius Buster.
I put this Davin Bustars.
Oh.
Me and my Davidius. Who are busting the Davidius?
That's wild.
It's
okay.
like how we got that one little like meat place named Arby's.
That's
Yeah, but no, but that was just named.
valid.
That was just genuinely named Arby's.
No, we only made it Arby's because no, it wasn't me. I think it was
Because you kept
Xander that
calling
called
it
it
Arby's.
Arby's. Yeah,
So like chat.
and then the necklace of Skibbity Death Blast because Xander interrupted when Jack
I'm
is
very
saying
proud
the
of it.
name
Necklace
of
is
the necklace,
Skibbity
and now the
Death
first Grave Lord's name is Skibbity.
I'm very proud of this, by the way. I think that's amazing.
I can't believe that we actually like we put the word skibbity in our campaign. That's
That's
baffling to me.
awesome, yeah. Listen, every
Watch
other
the current
campaign.
Grave Lord's name be Toilet.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Toiletus.
Skibbity Toilet.
So lettuce.
I'm gonna be so dead ass with y'all. I'm like okay, Shima's these whole voices in his head thing. This is new, if not slightly worrying. And I'm gonna be honest, I was not planning on Shima being so bloodthirsty, but I have this I've been
Canonize it.
I've been developing this urge to just I low-key wanted to kill everybody. I really wanted to fight those guards in both occasions.
Bro.
I think that's a you problem.
That is actually the opposite of what Retro wants to do. Retro
Listen.
would not help you with that. That is a very much opposite of what he wants to do.
Yes. Yes.
Who said
Darren
he
has
needed-
nothing against
Listen.
these people. Like they're completely valid
Yeah.
for
Like
hating
no,
undead.
like even no, like genuinely, if we get into a fight into an Enevelton, Retro is going to be cradled into a corner having a panic attack if he has to fight in Enevelton.
Who said he needed your help?
Oh, what you panic for?
Whoa.
You're putting your ass down.
What, Jack?
Nothing.
He's turning into the Incredible Bulk.
He's turning into the Incredible Bulk.
Dude, he's gonna like he's we had two. Okay, actually, Ben, did you want to? I mean, I only got to see what you saw when you were praying just because I was there, but I don't know if you want to tell Zoe.
Oh well, I guess Shima can eventually tell
Fair enough.
Saren.
Yeah, no, actually, Jack, how would Shima just like have a? I doubt he saw the vision, but do you think he kind of just like he got the vibes?
Or was the vision just like visible through? Well, actually, no, not the
Airdrop
vision-
to everyone in the area.
I would say that if Jack, if we're talking about the vision that I think we're talking about, that would actually just be a reality changing for a moment. And I would say everyone sees it and then immediately forgets about it except Shima because of his relevance to Retriel.
I
Like
was also
everyone's
holding his
reacting.
hand.
Everyone's reacting to it in real time, and then it just wipes from their memories the last like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Like it genuinely just like distorts the entire like worldview of everyone in the church, as if they were like not standing there.
I'd like to
Oh,
imagine
standing somewhere
that
else.
Shima and Retro were
Okay.
actually holding hands. That was, I don't know what the praying stance was, but they were touching each other in some way. Not freaky style.
Whoa.
But basically, what happened, Saren, is that Retriel, he had a vision, and it was of Yeah, Jack, you don't have to be here for this. Retro had a vision,
Yeah,
and it
bug bites
was
you.
of a burning cathedral about the size of the Anavoltan one, a burning city surrounding him. There was a man in front of him, and then who had like a literal hole through his chest, and a woman was trying to cast like medical spells to help him, and she was like looking at Retro in fear, and she was like
Dog
saying,
woman or normal woman?
"Huh?"
Dog woman or normal woman?
Normal woman. And she was like pleading for mercy. And Retro the entire time, you know, he's like in the perspective of it, but he can't move or do anything, and it's being controlled for him. And he's basically screaming and sobbing for like them not to be hurt. And
Oh.
the woman gets decapitated in front of him. Um, and he kicks a man to the ground and finishes a man off. Um, and there's radiance in what retro like retro's in a body. It's not his own, but it mimics his. It's the same coloring. It's just taller, stronger, and two very noticeable things about being in the said body. One, his heart is heavy, very, very heavy. And two, his back is also really, really heavy. One, because there's a lot more muscle, but two, there's something there, something that's weighing him down. It's not weighing the person down, it's
Ooh.
not weighing the man down, but it's weighing Retriel down. And
Wings.
it's bad,
Wings.
and it's painful. Um,
Wings.
And so, Retro had that happen. He pleaded for mercy, and he had a breakdown at the church after seeing that vision. And I think you were there from there for the rest of it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, were you just explaining what?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. Shima saw it too, and yeah. Shima now knows what Retriel's nightmares look like. Shima now knows like this is the shit that he was living every night.
Damn. That's brutal.
And so yeah, now that you guys have a much greater understanding of what Ritual dreams of, or has nightmares of, I can describe it, especially because he talks to you guys about this. You know, he trusts y'all. He tries to find comfort in y'all. Um, but Ritual has or had reoccurring nightmares for the entirety um, of the DR campaign. He had reoccurring nightmares of him being in someone else's body and that person murdering a lot of people. Genocidal maniac going through towns, speed blitzing entire populations as he tore through houses, capitals of cities.
You sure you want to reveal this not in character?
I'm giving the general gist of it, but yeah, he has the nightmares of a lot of people dying. Uh,
Mm.
but yeah, no. Retro's been definitely talking about these nightmares, especially because of how vivid they are. Um, he's been talking about, especially to Shima, because he trusts Shima a lot. But he talks to Shima that he's having nightmares, and now Shima understands what they look like. So I'm giving them like perspective of what specifically they are. But I'll go into more detail on it later, and especially some specific nightmares that you guys have yet to find out about. But the general gist of it is that people are dying, and there's a lot of burning.
Yeah.
Lots of
Well, that
burning.
lots of burning. He's cooking.
Well, no, Retro's not cooking. Everyone else is cooking. They're being cooked.
Very lore heavy session.
Yeah. It's nice to like have someone in um like just like around that like a new NPC that doesn't hate Saren because because uh Dragon Guy does not fuck with Saren because she's religious, and I'm pretty sure his wife will feel the same. And then
I don't know if I don't like that's the thing, like Ben was saying, I don't think he doesn't fuck with her either. It's kind of just like, you know, if you have a friend who vapes and you don't like vaping, like you might like them as a person, but then you see them vape and you're like, ah, fucking vape.
You fucking loser.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't
like
think
it was nice to meet another crazy religious person. I love that for her.
Crazy.
I was sorry.
She's crazy religious. Like crazy religious and then like a lot religious, not like crazy as in like insane.
yeah.
Algarius is anything but crazy.
He was crazy once. He was locked in a room full of
Oh,
rats, and
oh.
rats make him crazy. Crazy? But this was a very nice session. It was very
agree.
good. I loved it.
I
I
am
loved it.
so lucky that I decided to search for Art of Red Knights last night. That is such a great judgment call by me.
Huge.
You clutched.
But yeah, no. Retro's got some fun stuff coming up.
Ooh.
And now
I
he's resonated with two gods. And in case you couldn't tell, those gods are
Solus and Masish?
Solus and Masish. And
Yay, I can remove the question marks in my
God,
notes.
I really just because guys, Retro did not have a mom. Retro did not have any parents actually. Retro grew up in a tavern for a month. Do you know how like meaningful that was to be? Do you know how meaningful that was to just like be cradled and held in loving, caring arms and never having experienced that before?
Bro has never felt the touch of a woman.
It's not like touch of a woman romantically. It's like motherly care. Poor guy, dude. But
now
yeah,
he
no.
has. Does that mean that like in the lore of like the gods, Solus and Masish are like a thing? Like they're together, or is it just like they both
They're
like
brother and
rituals and they're
sister.
like, yeah, we'll play. They are?
Owari and Masish?
No,
No,
Solus.
no. Solus and Masish.
She
Oh,
was wondering if
well, they're
Solus and
cousins, technically.
Oh, is it like the Greek pantheon where like they're cousins but they're dating?
But yeah, they all spawned from one long forgotten god.
Hmm.
None of them are dating, are they? Jack?
No, 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 no,
Nah. Nah.
nah, no.
Dating.
Or crazy.
Ew,
No.
cooties.
But yeah, no. Solus and Masish.
Oh, we're talking about the fucking gods fucking? I don't think they're allowed to do that. I don't know if any of them would
You know there's minor deities, right?
Okay, well if they're minors, that's
Yeah,
even
the
more reason why
Rote
they
god.
shouldn't. Yeah, that's even more reason why they shouldn't be talking to them. What the fuck?
What exactly is? Oh wait, it says in his thing.
If
He's
I
a
don't-
royal
Wait,
knight.
Jack, where do
He's a
minor
royal
deities
knight.
come from?
From major deities.
Well, yeah, but how do deities make minor deities?
I don't know, fucking mitosis.
Fucking.
Mitosis?
Maybe fucking. No, Zoe. How
So,
would you...
so they're not children in the way that you think. In this world, minor deities, basically deities are created when a concept becomes important enough to be worthy of worship.
Yeah.
So the major 8 are the 8 concepts big enough for worship, which is time, war, magic, love, death, the sun, the moon, and life. And then from those, they create new concepts. Like the moon, like with the moon comes the stars and space. With time comes fate and stuff like that. So they spawn from basically the best way to put it is the flesh of the major deities.
Okay.
That's cool. Hey, Zoe?
Yeah?
How would Saren feel if she found out that Owari was talking to some minor deities?
Whatever. Like the thing is, she's like so like in it for the religion that she's like, well, I guess he has a good reason. Like, like it would take
But
so
guys, he let me. He
so
let me.
drastically much for her to like turn on Owari. Like you gotta understand, Owari is everything to her. So like he'd have to do like some really fucked up shit to get her to turn on him.
Sorry, it's just because all I'm hearing is, guys, he made graduation. Guys, he let me cast undead. It's okay. He can talk to the minor deities. I don't know why I've been wanting to fight so much. I think that's definitely like the thing is I love.
That's definitely you.
That's definitely me, but guys, I think Shima is like coming inside me. You feel me? It's kind of like getting in that mindset to, well, okay. I'm glad I'm like reasonable enough to like obviously I'm not just gonna like fight wherever. Cause like how do I explain this? Shima is not stupid. He knows like that fight like okay, obviously if we had fought the guards, the thing is if we had fought the guards near the entrance, that would have put us on like a timer and we would have had to leave Anavalton, which is just like I didn't feel like going through the effort. But also it's like you guys never just want to like fight someone that seems like really strong.
Okay. Yes, but not this one. Like Retro literally had the entire reason why he would not want to fight in Anna Valton is because he had a nightmare of killing people at Anna Valton. That is like Xander, describe the exact process of you getting in your car crash.
You got a car crash?
What?
Huh? Yeah, no, Jack.
Oh, that's right. That one time. That you
Jack,
sent.
yeah.
It was like a week
that's
after you
right.
got your license.
Imagine if you're driving late out with some friends on that exact same road, and they stop with you at that exact point where you got your car crash, and they say, "Hey, want to race?"
Well, I mean, first of all, I would never want to race. But second of all, if this isn't supposed to be a thing where it's like, I think we should have fought
First of
them.
all, Retro would never want to kill.
Bullshit.
You wanted
Listen.
to kill Devin Raineater.
Oh man, I've seen this fucker kill. I've seen a man get
This
cut
is
in
true.
half.
This is true. He did want to kill Devin Raineater, but also that's like, I mean, guys, it's Devin Raineater.
That's fair.
He would
Devin
never.
Raineater did nothing wrong.
Yo!
This
That
is low key.
Dang.
Wait, y'all hearing him, but y'all ain't listening.
Sandra always thinking, dude. Sandra always thinking the
You
out of pocket
play
side is.
devil advocate.
When you
Always
think
being the
You always play devil's
contrarian.
advocate.
when you think about it, what did he really do besides like kill a bunch of people?
Oh my god.
He didn't kill them. That's the worst part. He turned them into a horrible amalgamation. Like that's like the equivalent of saying like the guy from Human Centipede did nothing wrong. Like it's like no, he
Well,
did.
do we really know that the failed experiments are like
Bro.
conscious? I think
Weren't they saying like help me or something?
Were they? Oh
If-
dear.
I don't remember.
They were, I believe, saying.
Oh
help
god. That's awful.
me.
I feel like, I mean, you know, tons of people kill everybody every day.
Xander, you're not cooking.
Devin Raineater what was
You got to cook once this session for earlier, and now you're gone. Now you're
no,
gone.
no, no, no.
You
Let me cook. Because if you're
rubbing
telling me,
sticks together to try to make a fire. You're not cooking.
listen, when you think about it, Devin Raineater did all of this for his sister, and I don't know about
Brother.
Shaw, but like, this is it's like, okay, what? It's like the question where you gotta ask, like, what wouldn't your character do for the people or things that they really care about? You know? Like, where do you draw the line?
Killing a lot of people. Because Retriel knows that it wouldn't bring them back. Even, like, bro, he hasn't even been here that long. Even he knows that.
Killing innocents or killing people that she really cares about, like the person she was looking for, she would not want to kill them.
Now, in a situation where it's like the thing they care about most and like the thing they resent the most ever doing, what do you guys think your characters would choose? Like, I'm being very vague about it because I don't know. You know, the situations can change.
I'm not saying that, like, oh, Retriel is like, oh, he would never kill someone. He's like, you know, he's like a pacifist. But he wouldn't, he's not the kind of person to kill for very little reason.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If he'll do it, but he's like, where Shima's just itching for a fight, Retriel will not just itch for a fight.
Oh yeah, that's just how they're different. I'm not saying we should have
Aaron
fought
likes
the guards.
enacting justice, and that's it.
And honestly, Shima didn't even want to fight the guards person. Okay, that's the line. So he just wanted, like, it really just seemed like we were gonna get in trouble. So if nothing else, like the powder of harming just seemed like a good way to get through, as much as
Bro.
it would have definitely been an issue. But if it was nothing else, you know, like we might have just needed to do that.
But yeah, no. Campaign, the session's over, right, Jack? Just double checking.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's been over.
Shit's
Okay.
done.
But yeah, no. Good session, guys.
love
That was a very
combat.
good session.
Very
I miss doing this.
I'm like,
It's
but,
been a
like,
week, bro.
I know, and it's like I hate how long this week has been. Mostly because
I'm
of
already
this
so
shit.
impatient.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait for the next campaign session, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm an asshole. I love, like, I just love the combat in DnD. I love being able to, you know, use like the abilities that, especially if I got new ones. Like when you get new abilities, especially after we leveled up, it's such like a desire to test them out, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
So,
Jack? Okay. So this is very ahead of schedule, like months from now, but we have November 5th off for Election Day. So perchance, can we have a Tuesday session on that date?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
mayhaps.
You you have quite a while to think about it. It is a few months away.
I'll think about it.
It's
I'll definitely think about it.
Those fucking guards.
okay. I finished the notes. My notes are slowly getting shorter and shorter because I'm slowly realizing that like I don't need that much of what I wrote before.
Fair. But don't you guys ever get like tired of like?
Yeah, everyone gets tired, dipshit.
Okay, let me finish.
No, it's just you. You're special. You're different.
It's just you, only you. Yeah, you're the only one. I don't know, man. I feel like we've never ever resolved anything with violence, which is probably a good thing.
Yes.
We resolved Devin
Yes.
Raineater with violence.
Well, he was different. He was a boss fight. I don't think we could have talked and been like, "This isn't you."
We resolved
No,
Esther with
no.
violence.
We
Oh no,
definitely-
there was a way. You could have talked to him.
I'm pretty sure we could. Dude,
I don't
his
think
We
we
could have.
want-
You can make a change.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
DR.
can- I don't know about that, but I think we could have talked Champton out of the fight.
out of the fight,
I
sure, but like that's
promise.
such a huge. Like the thing
I
is,
can make a plan.
that's so much like work. Like okay, talking to DR would be like we would need to like no, like there is a way, but it's so. It seems like it would be such an issue, and also I feel like it would have a lot more consequences because it's like he's still gonna want to bring his sister back, and he's
Yeah, and
he's-
also
I
Saren
just
would not
wanna
allow
be
it. Like
fine.
Saren like believed like he's like done enough that he deserves death. She would not like let him live.
yeah. Also, he's kind of an asshole
Yeah, he is.
and a psychopath. He doesn't really have a lot going for him.
Bro does not have that much going for him.
Oh. Meow meow meow.
Also,
meow.
just dealing with him was scary. I can't imagine dealing with him as an
Yeah.
ally.
Hell no.
You can imagine.
Yeah, you
can
that's
raise
him.
nuts.
You can raise him from the dead.
Do not.
Oh,
She
I was
would
talking about
never.
Marianne, but
Yeah, I was Marianne, how she's pretty much just DR
Oh.
but nice.
She's
DR
not
but
nice.
nice is crazy.
Well, at least she doesn't have like any ulterior motives that would like okay, listen. As far as we know, she doesn't.
Definitely has ulterior motives.
Well,
I do
yeah,
not trust her.
But it's like DR's ulterior motives are like I need to fuse people into amalgamations so I can figure out a way to get my sister, like bring my sister back to life.
And Marianne fucked with it. She was like, "Oh, this is so interesting." Like,
Well,
she's not
Marianne
gonna be
doesn't
next.
have something like that. Marianne's just like, I want to be silly. I want to be silly, and like I fuck with that so heavy.
She has access to the lab. She can totally go back and make more monsters.
I mean, if she does that, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Which, actually, speaking of, okay, I want to create a plan for next session. So next session, I think we're gonna be leaving Anna Valton, right? I don't think we have much else to do here.
Holy shit. Xander?
Huh.
Xander.
What's up?
I'm so sorry. Xander.
Come on.
You gotta play. You gotta play now. You
I gotta play
you
what?
have to play now.
I have to play what?
There are new names in Deepwoken,
Okay. And what are they?
and they are Ace, Sabo, and Luffy.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit is so ass.
That's crazy.
Oh, they added Luffy and Ace as names.
You
I
know,
don't
I'm actually thinking
Sabo.
about naming my kid Ace. That's not a
Seriously?
joke. That's kind of a fire ass name.
What, Ace
you're gonna name
Inhibitor?
your
Like,
kid Luffy?
Not Luffy, Ace. Luffy's an
Ace,
awful
Ace.
name. I think Ace is a
Damn.
cool name.
I remember
think your-
in
your
Algebra 2 years ago, me and Zion had a conversation, and I think it ended with me trying to convince him to name his kid, what was it, Conquest?
Yo.
Conquest? Huh?
Conquest Segovia?
Jesus
Conquest
Christ.
What?
Segovia. That's a hard ass name. Hold on.
That's a
You're
nuts
cooking.
name. But dude, they're gonna like
Oh,
call his name.
you were still streaming. Oh, shit.
What? Who cares?
Ooh.
What?
I might have just doxed Zion.
Oh,
What?
God.
Oh, well, okay, well, listen, he was fine until you gave his last name and then you gave his first name. Don't worry about it. I'm stopping the stream. Hey, guys, to the no
No
viewers
way.
in chat, bye.